Yo, what's happening, people? You're listening to the Rest Things podcast, the Kenny Omega approved podcast. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you already know this podcast is by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow!
Yo, episode 135 of the Wrestling Podcast.
Makes a fucking note for 135.
Very big week for wrestling. I feel like I say that all the time, but this is a very big week. We've got All Out, we've got Clash of the Castle, we've got the All Out Go Home show. Apparently, we're going to get a big surprise today. I wonder who it's going to be. Apparently, it's a new signing.
Okay.
A new signing. So, before we go into intros, any guesses?
Wait.
Imagine.
We've also got Worlds Collide and Clash of the Castle.
Yeah. I say Clash of the Castle. Yeah. I didn't say Worlds Collide. There's Worlds Collide film.
We've got all the Mandem in studio as well. Make some noise for all the Mandem.
Squat.
So wait, are they filming Worlds Collide in London?
No, it's in
Worlds?
Nah. In America.
And SmackDown's in America as well.
That's pre-taped.
That's pre-taped.
They did it last week.
They're already in England now.
Oh yeah, I saw them.
Bro, they could not go from America straight to
So wait, people know what's already happened on SmackDown already?
There's spoilers, but
but you can avoid it.
Okay.
I don't know, so I haven't.
Oh, what, they taped SmackDown already?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, shit.
What, all in one go? Oh, should have done this. Yeah. But yeah, man, intros. Full structure, Nafi, filming on just VHS Pappy. To my left, I got.
When I say guap, we say daddy. Guap.
Daddy.
Guap.
Daddy.
It's a strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, cause Jericho loving, son of a gun, your boy Adobe, aka Sword Elite, aka Thought Style, not aka Braun Strowman.
That's a foot style.
Oh, let me condense it today. AK, I'm not gonna lie. God forgive me if I bust my nine. And to my left, I got.
Thank you very much, my tribal chief. It's your boy, Sam.
You get me? No, I can't lie.
You know what? That's why I said it.
I can't lie.
Okay, look at me, but you didn't look at me.
Can't
You're
lie.
looking at whatever.
If I bomber clock this whole recording, they'll say that I'm snitching on the Mandem. So it's cool. Don't worry. When we decide to do Patreon, you man are fucked. Do your intro.
It's your boy.
You're fucked. You're fucked. I've got video evidence as well.
Hey!
Do your thing.
Oh, not me. I mean.
No, you.
Oh, yeah, you. That's me. Hey, it's your boy.
Man, better take your time.
Yeah!
Come on, boy, take your time.
Oh, it's your boy, Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, Underdone.
Yes.
Oh, my God, Mr. 150 million %, Mr. Hot Takes. What else?
Mr.
No
Carnival.
Carnival. No roly poly today.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Nikki Bella's baby boy.
You ready for Carnival?
Huh?
You ready for Carnival?
Impossible.
Can you imagine?
You know what
You get nyang and you're whining. It's gone.
I want a fat girl. I want a rolling volley. No, don't pop that on film.
There were too many men in Bali, so I weren't on it.
Be happy to. They'll take your watch and your wrist. Your full watch.
Yeah, come here, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Nikki Bella's baby boy. Fucking hell, man. Immediately. We're here, man.
What's up, people? My name's Max. I'm a wrestling
Wrestling
fan,
fan.
wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And you're tuned in to another episode of the Wrestling's podcast. Opposite me, we have.
What's going on? It's your boy Lucha V, aka VRSYJNES, aka the Masked Man, coming from South London, the best part of London, home of the roadside G's. We're here in the building, man. We know what to do. Let's go.
Oh, who's that jumping out the sky?
To my left, I've got.
It's your boy Laps, the main event living
Champagne sipper,
big back,
driller,
baby face,
killer.
Reload it!
I don't know how to remember.
Pull it, calm down.
I was thinking, it's the rapper. I was just feeling like, reload it, fam.
It's your boy Laps, the main event living
Champagne sipper,
big back
driller,
baby face,
killer.
back in the building.
Come on, man.
Carnival's got man hyped. Oh my god. Okay, let's go for NK. Go on.
It's muzzles.
No, he's gonna calm it down.
Yo,
people.
AK the Hood's Japanese
correspondent.
AK the CEO,
Oh.
President, the Commissioner,
Listen
the
that.
TD,
Yeah.
Tokyo Dome
in
merchants.
the building.
Oh, we are.
Carnival merchant. Love it.
How's everyone's bank holiday though?
That was a vibe still.
It was calm. Certain man had a calm time, certain man got wicked and wild. Let's put it that way.
Who got wicked on one? Put your hand up.
I think I did.
This one, put your hand up. You, put your hand up. Put your hand up. You, hands up.
I'm innocent.
Bro, Wicked and Wild means you was out there, fam. Not that you was
These men were
eating
out
bum,
there.
bro. What the fuck? You wanna move like this? Man, say he was eating
I was
bum.
at home.
This guy's a liar.
I was outside still, just standing there and just watching.
You are a liar.
Taking in
You are a liar.
Caribbean culture very important.
What did you learn about Caribbean culture? If you don't mind me asking.
You know what I learned about Caribbean culture is that the Caribbean people as a whole are very proud. Trinidadians, Grenadians, Asians.
Look at this damage control.
Jamaican,
Get over here, bro.
Innit?
Very,
Proud
they
of
have a rich
shaking
culture
bunda.
that deserves, to be celebrated. Big up Notting Hill Carnival for coming
That's a
back
curse
after
to be
hiatus.
celebrated.
Make some noise for not talking.
After 3 years, fam.
Learned a lot of
That's big,
geography as well. Learned how the Richter scale works.
What's the Richter scale shaking or what?
Shaking,
Was it bombastic? Straight the room. The Richter scale was.
How many girls did you guys wine with? How many girls did you guys wine with? Be honest.
Man said wants the
Not
detail.
one,
No, I
not,
know you.
not one, not two, but anyway, I'm joking.
You're not joking.
My hand.
A lot though.
What about you?
The numbers
One
were never
man
counted.
to my boom boom, yeah.
Be happy to you say.
I didn't.
Man done Stormzy. Man done Stormzy. Man said,
You don't know what's there. I can't talk to you about school. Oh, fuck it.
How many did you run with though? On the road?
I don't even know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know, bro. I'm real.
Wait, did you man hear thingy? What's it? My mouth. Did you hear
No,
it?
I didn't hear
They didn't play, you know.
No,
Watch it.
I was burning my mouth. It can slip.
Did you not go to the
No.
Nephew stage?
I couldn't find it.
no.
Where was that?
Oh,
I couldn't find it either.
What park?
What part?
Oh, you had to come. The land was packed.
What park?
though.
What park?
I don't know the name of the park, but it's across the Blue Bridge from Harrow Road, innit? And there's like a small
Yeah.
park.
But by the time we
But
got there,
Oh, the Blue Bridge over
Near
in the
Trellick
park.
Tower, near Trellick Tower.
but by the
But
time
there's
we
a park,
got
there's
there,
a small park next to
the
it.
rare nephew stage, like there was a line to even get there. So I was like,
Oh,
fuck
it
that.
was
missed it.
absolutely popping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, it was popping.
Rampage
But
though.
do you know what I
Oh
heard though?
my
Rampage
god.
Wow.
Is Rampage
What's
still the spot?
Yeah, no.
It always is.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
What's that?
Bro, Rampage.
Rampage changed. It wasn't from the same.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I left.
There
And
was
I
a
went
minute
back
when
there.
it-
No, I was in the same. I was in the same location.
I need to
No, the
find
same
that
location,
stage.
but
I
I'm
was
saying
trying
is
to
it still
find
the
it, fam.
spot? Like,
Yeah, so spot, bro. I left you and I came back here,
trying
fam.
to find
You had to basically go the other side, and the police were blocking off the entry,
Yeah,
the
they
entrance,
were, they were.
one in, one out. So if you're one of your misses,
Rampage?
yes, bro.
you lose your misses.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not going.
Taking your missus.
We'll walk as one.
Fam, it was sick. It was sick. I can't lie, it was sick.
It was tremendous. But
But man into
it's a float thing though.
Yeah, next year
It's a float thing. I can't be
At
Your
least I know who I'm
foot
looking
there
at.
will get trampled. Everyone barging and pushing. Oh no.
Man, I'm still wearing white trainers at Carney. Though.
I was on that myth, man. I was on Brock up.
I won't
trainers.
watch trainers,
Bro, you
no
wear your
trainers,
beat.
I'll
You wear your
be
beat downs to
so
Carney.
man.
One thing I'd say, man, need to chill the smart gas. What's it, smart whip? Yeah, I bought so too much,
it was
man.
too much.
Bro, one person was putting a crate full of them, bro. A crate.
Of what?
Smart whip.
What's that?
So like the
Nice
done
and
that
big.
Oh,
Bro,
balloon thing.
man, need to chill,
Obviously, they
man.
got the full thing now.
They got the full
What's the thing,
big
balloons?
tick,
I thought
bro.
that was like a
No,
2016
but if it's
thing.
the small one,
Bro,
they've
it's still
upgraded
happening.
Yeah, it's big.
some almost size balloon, fam. Like it's fucked, fam.
It's bad, man. But yeah, Carnival was sick, man. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going next year. I want to go early again because I went early this time.
Nah.
I walked into Sainsbury's on the way back
Without the chaos.
without the chaos. I walked to
I
Sainsbury's. It was
envy you.
calm. I got a beverage
go
from
in.
there and I walked back out.
Had
got a patty,
to
it was
sip
calm.
Had time to sip it.
When it hit 4 o'clock,
Chaos.
bro, I saw everyone all walks of life here. But there was one point I was in there, yeah, fam. I was shook for my life. I was like, fam, I'm gonna die. Like everyone was doing this, bro. It was
You
like a
mean
wave.
Carnival?
Yeah. I was like, nah.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know about Carnival? It's mad to think, you know when you're bounced up with a group of people, if someone pulls out a thing and
It's not-
mistake,
no.
it's finished.
No, if someone has a thing in their pocket and the tip of it comes out,
Yeah, you're
and they barge
fucked.
into you, yeah, you're done. EastEnders thing.
That's why next year, if anybody knows any float people, hit me up.
I can say some deals.
Yeah, man. I
Float
need,
Mandem.
I need to be on
And the
the
chocolate
float.
thing as well.
Yeah.
The chocolate thing as well, yeah.
What
When they
chocolate?
throw the chocolate.
paint.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's fun as well.
Okay.
Oh, what, Juve?
Yeah, that one's fun.
Oh,
That one's
yeah.
fun.
Oh, that one. Juve.
I don't know, man.
That was a bit of a myth still.
Yeah. No, Villa, okay, you lot
I wanna
live
try
far.
it once,
You lot live
but-
far in it, but then he comes back to my house, get changed, come back. Again.
can't.
Well, I'm from South.
No,
That's
but-
a long
But
journey.
if you wanted to do
with
it,
chocolate on my.
if you wanted to do it, you can get changed,
You have to
go
get
back
them
out.
out early as well.
I swear
Yeah.
there's a couple jam. No, I don't think. No, it's done now anyway.
The jam you got the one in the big park.
No,
Nah, that
done,
one's
done,
that one's
done.
done now.
I know.
There's gonna be none in the winter. It's impossible.
No, no.
In the winter, yeah, you gotta go to another country, fam.
So skin out in the winter, impossible. No.
Everyone's gonna go moody again, bro.
Yeah, for real.
But I think London needed carnival because I saw everyone in good spirits.
I was
and
happy
everyone
for
was
people that went.
Everyone was happy.
Everyone was
But
happy.
we're going through the bus thing. Like we got to talk about that.
Okay. Now that everyone is
What, the bus stop?
now that everyone is fine, now that everyone's
Yeah.
fine, and we can confirm.
Let's
that
talk
no
about
one got
the
hurt.
fuckery.
Bro. Not to be deep here. I was watching it for a good 2 hours. Bro. I was laughing.
What the shame
Fam,
bell?
when I saw every single angle, I feel like Kevin, you know, fam, your discovery.
But Kevin Dunn with
Because the first angle we saw, we didn't really deep that.
You just saw them disappear on the first angle.
the elevator drop. It just dropped.
When it's watching different people. Watching different people.
I want to say shout out to you. Because, bro, I said in the group chat, yeah, I was like, you man, look at this is funny. I said, I want to see the close-up angle. Bro, 2 hours later, AK dropped, I was like, yes! Bro, I don't know that it took me.
You remember the first video, yeah? This gonna get celebrated like this. So everyone was like, "Bro, what's it get celebrated?" It's then we saw the close-up. And we saw this girl. Oh, fam, I thought.
No, it's the
You see, it's every
the coverage was mad.
It's that you can see the thing is wobbly, and then you're inviting more people on top.
Yeah.
Notting Hill Carnival
Like, we actually saw
Productions.
the story build. We actually saw the story build from how it went from this girl that was the main event and then became NWO. Everyone the girl's there by herself. Pick her up. If you know her app, please let me know. I need to check up on that.
Nah, she's oh, what they got
So she's safe.
No, the one in green.
Oh,
The one that the main event.
So is the green one
No,
safe?
no,
I don't know, second above.
If you know her app, let me know so I
No,
can
but
check up on
the
that. I'll send
girl in
some
blue
Bible
got
verses.
CTE because that shot she took.
Do you know when they all fell on the floor, yeah? It makes me think, bro, when aliens come to this earth and they start cutting off everyone, that's how everyone's gonna look on the floor, you know? But when they fell from the sky, yeah,
it's
it was
even
like,
the-
bro!
The one that killed me is the guy that was underneath texted and he just took a spin left and he just mistake.
Yeah.
And he looked at it, he just walked off.
Bro, what?
Yeah, bus case.
And the black guy that walked in, yeah, that guy that walked into the jungle, bro, as I walked through the valley of the shadow of the death, I walked through, yeah, everywhere,
Some man are moving savage in carnival though, man. I'm seeing some clips of one guy crawling on the floor.
Oh, he's a pervert.
Why is man calling that carnival, bro?
He has something in his mouth, he has something in his mouth.
One of the guys commented on the I'm just mate. Give me pum pum, yeah. Give me pum pum.
Now, that guy, yeah, I think, what did he have in his mouth? He had a cup of...
No, yeah.
Give it, man.
He had what in his mouth?
Give it back.
Oh, he had a what? He had a what?
He had a cup. He had a cup.
Oh, yeah,
I thought you meant to the condom.
No, Max. Imagine, yeah, this is carnival
Yes.
floors. People have been trampling. He's on the floor on all
He's watching the
floors.
girl's bum, looking at the girl's bum.
Nah. Send him home.
I saw
Send him
uncles
to
daggering
jail,
girls in
bro.
suit, fresh from Pentecostal church. Like, it's mad, fam.
He was in a suit.
Hey,
Uncle
do you know
Did you guys see a video of like a shorter man? He was
Yeah.
and he was biting almost pussy. I said,
Yeah.
Bro, do you know, have you ever seen the video? The girl whining, the girl's holding him to the bar and she's whining like this, innit? And the guy's like, do you know, he's got round legs, he goes down and starts to. Have you seen it? I was like, yo, Mandem, chill, snap his head. I got a video. So he's whining the girl and the girl's got the girl. Do you know you're whining the girl, yeah? And then she's got her legs around you like that, but front on.
Yeah.
So he's whining, yeah? He pushes himself back in it. And he puts his mouth on her numcakes and starts to do this. And so he sees his tongue just like I was like, bro, relax in the public.
No, but you know the Mandem here that I found, Mandem and Gallum, the people that climb stuff.
Yeah, then
I
it's
remember
chill.
the one on the bridge.
Jeff Hardy's.
Yeah,
I said, on the bridge. I said, wow. So deep, if you drop forward and you drop,
Hammersmith and City Line.
Yeah.
bro.
Straight Hammersmith and City
Man,
Line.
taking real risks to dagger on bridge to be climbing. First of all, the cardio, the core, the core.
For you to jump up, that's elevation,
moving
fam.
like Kayla Rossi, fam.
And then even to wind, so you're now you're using your upper body to hold yourself on that. Now you isolate your lower hips to wind. What's a workout?
Do you know who else? Obviously, I put in a group chat, but do you know who I saw randomly at Carnival? The guy from Reading Crashers, fam.
Oh, no, sir.
The American guy, yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was so confused. I said, "You're the guy from Thing. You're the guy from Thing." Boy, man, put his glasses up and walked away, fam. I don't think he wants to be seen in it.
Oh, you know who else was there? You know Slim Jimmy
Swings.
Slim Jimmy from that group.
What, Ray
remember?
Sherman?
Ray Sherman.
He was there.
Yeah.
Oh, swear.
Jacques
Why?
was there as well.
One of the
Jacques
brothers.
was there.
Jacques was there.
Yeah.
Carnival's a draw still.
I saw the guy from Gangs of London though. You guys watch Gangs of London? The black guy, the main guy. I saw he was there.
Even the French singer Tayak, he was
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
1.5
I can't lie.
million
Apparently, this had to be like the biggest carnival for London. 'cause
Wait,
Everyone was
sorry,
out.
Sorry, did
That's
you
big,
see the
man.
story of the woman who gave birth at Carney?
Wait,
What?
this
She
carnival,
didn't have to come.
this carnival.
Why is she outside?
But I can't lie.
You have time to be pushing and pushing in carnival.
Bro,
Hey, what's going on, man? What the fuck?
bro, I can't lie. The baby is now called Carnival.
No, maybe that's what you can't call carnival.
Carnival, yeah.
Why has to be called Ladbroke Grove?
Was that in the corner or something?
I was square.
Wait, was this in the corner or something? Or was that big?
Nah, she's on her knees, on all fours. She was in
but
what's it called again?
thing is- Police were surrounding her, innit?
What's that position that they call again?
Fetal position.
Fetal position. Yeah, she
No,
got-
but my
yeah,
thing
but-
is, you know you're heavy. Like you don't forget your.
Bro, you didn't forget you're
And do
pregnant, you know.
Don't speak about that.
Pregnant.
You
Don't
have
speak
your
about that.
belly and you
The
brought
first
belly
time
to
deliver the baby
carnival.
because you can't even get through the traffic.
Oh, no, man.
What kind of idiot?
People doing too much, bro.
Big up the baby though, man. Newborn.
So what was the objective to get bracket and wine when you're pregnant, fam?
I enjoy yourself. Do you
No,
know
no,
what it is?
no, but fully like 9
Bro,
months.
there's enjoying herself and there's 9 months pregnant.
She was probably lives local.
At carnival.
She probably
There's
lives
no
local, though.
enjoyment. There's no enjoyment for that.
So you know the dad got when you're pregnant, see
That was
Slightly
irresponsible.
She lives close. I think she lives local. She has to.
Nah, man, we're making excuses for her,
Imagine
bro.
travelling from Glasgow with
Carrying cooking in her belly to come and be.
Circle line or central line, pack no
And
rush.
just man,
Central
the
line.
walking will bring on pregnancy on labour as well.
Yeah.
And even the sound
Yeah.
as well.
Vibration.
Yeah.
Bro, did
Done.
you see how crowded and packed carnival was? She's guaranteed to give birth in that.
Bro, the sound alone. Bro, the sound and the walking alone is done.
Everyone was packed like.
Man said conscience and cranium delivered the baby for us.
And also, can I say something as well, yeah? I know there's a lot of people complaining on Twitter saying, when you go carnival, you shouldn't expect Afrobeats and stuff, yeah? But fam, did you not hear, did you hear that video when they played Burna Boy
I was
last?
there.
I was in there.
I was there.
Bro,
Nobody cares.
everyone was singing along, yeah, bro. It was nice. It was super nice, man.
Fake unrest as
Fam,
always.
one girl had a Jamaican flag. Aye, when Last Ask came on, she was singing it with chest.
Listen, remember on Twitter they'll tell you, yeah, carnival's rubbish, it was
So
shit.
it's fake, man.
These are the people that didn't go. Let them
Bro,
stay
it's
at
not
home.
real.
It's not real.
Fake unrest.
Carnival's good.
I'm glad everyone enjoyed,
It
man.
was sick, man. What, come next year, man.
I'm definitely going next year.
On a-
I just want to rest this week.
On a float. Mandem, wrestling on the float. Let's go.
I was still thinking about that, you know.
Wrestling's on the float.
Wrestling's on the
I
float,
just
though.
wanted to sort out like a hella
Okay, I think you're right.
You can still.
That would be
What
fire.
the f? What are you watching, huh? Oh, chill, man. What is that?
Hey, you've been catched!
What is that?
You've been catched!
What is that?
It's that.
No, there's no.
What is that?
There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Man's watching Kingdom Cole.
Wait. What you did?
Man's watching Lin
I'm on
Leon.
Snapchat, bro.
During podcast?
I look at the taffy boo.
I got a message in it.
What kind of message is that?
Last.
Trailer, can you come and spot me?
You wanted it to come closer.
There'll be a case again.
Oh, Laps, come and deadlift me. Come on.
Trust me, fam. Dirty boy. Last week in wrestling, obviously, it's always good to start with AEW. We finally got the clash or the face-off. We could say that we always wanted, Ospreay and Kenny Omega. It didn't live up to your expectations. How are you feeling about that, guys?
The stuff that happened afterwards should have been on TV.
Yeah, the
I
exclusive
know why they
clip.
didn't put on TV though.
Why?
Why?
They ran out of time.
They run out. It's good
Well,
they run
yeah,
out of time
that-
because I can't lie. Our guy Will got cooked. He got cooked.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that though.
Will didn't look weak from that.
Okay, because obviously you saw the match before. If he didn't wrestle, then he done that, yeah.
But I think Will's year alone proves that what Kenny's saying, of course, yeah. What Kenny said is
He's trying to sell it, innit?
he-
Obviously,
like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Kenny cooked him, but at the same time, it doesn't make
Doesn't
Will,
diminish Will.
No,
Yeah.
Will doesn't.
Will doesn't look
it
weak
just
in
makes us
exchange.
more look forward to the match.
That's
that
right,
they're gonna
Yeah,
end up
jumps in.
having.
It's a good. Yeah, I feel like that.
right?
Hmm?
Tonight they're fighting.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
it.
But like obviously because I was like the match was sick, yeah. The trios match was sick, but then obviously when Will won, and I heard Omega's music, I lost my shit. Cause I was like, nah, this is like it's actually happening, innit? And we like I always assumed that they were just gonna tease them out, they weren't actually gonna do it. And even though it's obviously it's a trios, just to see Kenny and Will in the same ring together.
Even close
And
proximity.
even just being here when Will was talking all of that stuff and then just seeing it happen within the same year, bruv. Like, it's mad. It's mad.
I can't lie.
I lost it, bruv.
AEW start playing our clips on their show, bro.
You know, like that.
Make sure this show where the story connects.
Most of these Twitter pages should play our clips. Fam. This is where it started, fam. What the hell?
Ken and where it started.
Soldiers bopping out the
William weren't doing all of that on his own. He did it on Wrestling's first. Then he went other places.
Started,
Exclusive.
Your NK impression was so funny.
Blood! This guy was angry at me, then agreed with me 2 seconds later. What kind of rubbish, fam?
Well,
you made a good point, but it's just, the blood, you know what I mean?
we're not talking about blood no more. Remember that.
No.
We're gonna put a jar in the middle, you know.
Whenever someone says blood, I'll just say, yeah!
I might have to make a pot and every time.
Pot, yeah, we have to put a pound in, yeah. Be one thing. Start from today. We can't talk about blood no more. Even if if your Mox having a mad match.
We can't talk about AEW's blood. Like if the blood is like makes sense in terms of like the Raver and stuff.
It needs to make sense.
We can't make blood like a whole
That
20
means
minutes
Moxley
of it.
matches.
No, but he's got a match, a career ending. What's it, career end or what is it?
Title versus
Nick Gage.
Is it actually engaged again?
I think he's gonna be.
There will be blood.
You know what the match is
There's
going to be?
gonna be blood. There's gonna be liver. There's gonna be liver and
Nick Gage is gonna
kidney.
win.
Liver and kidney's gonna be on the floor. That's
So
what you
then
see.
obviously we had CM Punk versus Moxley last week.
What did I tell you?
Match.
What did I tell you? What did I tell
No,
you?
that was a segment.
I
bro.
mean, we all
That was a
said-
segment. That
But I
wasn't no
told you
match.
Punk was not going to win, though. What, did I say that?
No, I think we all agreed that the match wasn't actually going to be a match. It was going to be something that's like a swerve.
Yeah, we said something was gonna happen.
But
We knew something was
I'm
gonna happen.
so happy that happened.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, same
I
here,
am
same here,
so
same
happy
here,
that
same
I
here.
think that's the best decision that they've done.
What's
Why?
this thing that
Why?
everyone's... Okay, go on.
No,
Why is
no,
that
you
good?
see-
Why is that a good decision?
Because I feel like going into okay, this is all caveated with Punk and Moxley are still main eventing all out. If they throw some dege match together, that's not that match, I'm gonna be fuming because what's the fucking point? But provided that Punk and Moxley are main eventing all out, I feel like this creates very interesting dynamic between them two because like this is the first time we've seen Punk get scattered like this. This solidifies John Moxley's reign as I'm undisputed champion. So that if he does lose the title, it's not like oh my god he never got a proper reign. No, this reign has been his entire reign, and it's been capped off by the title win. And it adds in the whole new dynamic to Punk's character we've never seen before.
That boy's turning heel. That boy's turning heel, man.
Yeah, I thought it's turned it ill.
Punk.
And this question I want to ask you guys. I saw the picture going around on Twitter, or even tweets going around Twitter saying Punk basically done a kick and he grabbed his heel.
So the kick wasn't the injured foot. It was he twisted his ankle.
The planted foot was the injured foot. He injured
Injured foot, and he grabbed onto the other foot.
Yeah.
No, he
yeah.
grabbed onto his planted
No,
foot.
he kicked with one foot, but the one that was
That was
The
injured.
one that was injured, that was
He
that's
twisted
what
it, so he grabbed that.
turned and grabbed.
Okay, cool.
So the left foot that he planted, because he usually
So-
kicks with his right foot.
So what are they trying to tell us then? What are you trying
So
to
they
say?
said that he twisted his ankle doing the kick.
So it's a heel turn.
It's literally a heel turn.
Oh, okay. I get that.
You're not having it.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, do you know-
Well, no, if I was going to criticize it.
No,
Yeah,
I love
I did.
listen, you see,
I'm thinking for a whole week. That's why.
You see, if this was written in the book in English class, you have to annotate,
And
analyze it.
so
You'll be able to get
the
it.
colour of red and the heel
Yeah.
kick also means that he's going to turn heel and just going to wear red for his next match.
No,
Why people do this?
Seeds.
I just feel like I feel like going into all out like before it was almost a thing of like yeah Punk Moxley it's gonna be cool like Punk's gonna win like we're excited about it. There's gonna be good promos but like it's a full-on conclusion that Punk wins. But now that they've done this, they've added that this like roadblock in the middle, it creates something very new for Punk to talk about. It makes John Moxley look like just on a different level, and that going into all out, Punk probably might win. Fair enough, but something is going to come at the end of it. That's gonna change it.
It made intrigue.
What else can happen with this whole? I don't think something else should come into this.
What,
In terms of what involvement or in terms of
Yeah, I think them two should still go.
No, when I say something, I said something in terms of Punk's gonna do something tonight or at all out that's gonna like shift his character.
Okay, I thought you meant someone's gonna.
No.
The MJ thing. I can't lie. For me now, out the.
Nah, I still want to see
no,
it.
no.
I still want to see it.
I want to see. I want to see. Like, I don't
Later.
think. Yeah, not now. Later.
Nah, I
Because
wanna
the
see it.
story's now.
Because the thing is, like now, like going into
high
Dynamite,
feud on Universe.
yeah, now going into Dynamite because Punk got finished. So like, what's Punk gonna do to justify the fact that okay, I deserve a match on All Out? What's he gonna say? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what's Punk's mentality? Even the part of the match at the end where Punk looks back and he's just bare baffed. I was like, he's something is cooking over there. I'm just excited from a story perspective. Like, there's so many different ways you can go, and I like not knowing things. We always say about AEW sometimes, it's too predictable to a fault. Sometimes it's like, yo, we can see, we knew Hangman was winning from a mile away. We knew all of these title matches were going to end a certain way. But no, like, if we all predicted that something was going to happen in the match, but nobody thought Punk was going to get squashed. And when Punk got squashed, it was like, shit, what's happening at All Out? What's happening next week? And I like the fact that there's this X factor when it comes to like the championship. I love it.
The match is actually going to happen still, according to Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, the match. Yeah, of course it should. No other match should happen.
I think the only reason why I was thinking Punk was gonna lose because if you think about the promo he did the week before, he's pretty much burying Moxley by saying he was the third weakest person in two groups, the Shield and Blackpool Combat Club. So imagine if he beats him, then it confirms that. Do you know what I mean? So from that point, I thought, right, he's definitely losing, but I don't know how he's going to lose. It's obviously made intrigue, but I don't know what's going to happen at the pay-per-view. I think that's good because now we're going to watch it thinking, like, what's going to happen? But at the same time, if something happens and it's not good, then we're all going to be disappointed. So it's kind of risky.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I want anymore. I just want to see it play out.
The heel turn. I think the heel turn is what is gonna come and what needs to happen.
But my question to you, Max, is this: I feel like Punk has been heel for months.
No, he's not.
Like he's had heel tendencies.
I think Punk has been heel since he came back to it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's not really.
It depends how. But
I feel like the heel dynamic that Punk has come in with is completely different to like what we see as a traditional heel. I think, like for example, Adam Page had no reason to feel the way he felt about Punk. He decided to say, you know what, I'm not just defending this title against you. I'm defending the company. Eddie Kingston more or less said the same thing. Yeah. I feel like a lot of these wrestlers are seeing past CM Punk's bullshit.
Yeah, MJF as well.
This guy's he's tricking us. He's just running around.
Do you think
running around like he's Tupac? Like,
I'm cool with that, but do you think they're blending then what's happening or what they say is happening backstage with what's happening in real life? Like I think
maybe more so now. It's only recently now we've started to see that you know what, there's now tension between CM Punk and a few of these other wrestlers, but we weren't hearing this months ago when Adam Page
and they weren't playing out on screen as well.
Exactly.
But all the and the thing is, and that's why I agree with Dell, but I feel like he's not like, I agree with Dell, like he's been like basically a wolf in sheep's clothing this whole time. Like, he's been basically like,
I can hear that.
To the audience, we think this guy's the savior. He's come back. He's our hero.
He's still the same CM Punk.
But to all of these lot in the back and character wise, they're like, bruv, audience, look at this guy.
You see what this guy is doing backstage?
Can you see? And I feel like that, like eventually Punk's gonna be like, do you know what? Fuck the audience, because even if you notice during the match, the crowd were firmly behind Moxley. I think Punk's only like a face because it's convenient for him. Once the crowd turn against him, or once it's not convenient to be a face anymore, we're gonna see heel Punk. The only reason why I don't,
he's here though.
Fully in the flesh,
fully. And that's
because he's hiding it, bro. It's like somebody being fake. It's like everyone in this room can see it, but people are still cheering for him. It's gonna be a point where Punk's had enough.
Punk is more hidden in plain sight.
He got smoked by Moxley. Yeah.
So it's Moxley Hilden.
After chatting shit.
So they have two faces going against next show.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. Excalibur was like, oh, this was supposed to be. He was specifically saying this was supposed to be the summer of Punk. It was supposed to be, now it's the summer of Moxley. And for me, that turn back he did on the walkway back out, was him looking and thinking, all this adulation that my man's getting, it should be me. It should be me. And now I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do dastardly to, show them I'm still best in the world or whatever.
But we said this last week, the only reason why I'm skeptical about a Punk heel turn at All Out is because of Chicago. And we said
they're gonna cheer him.
They're gonna cheer him.
They're gonna cheer him regardless.
So
it's Chicago.
He's got to turn tonight. Because if they make the turn happen at All Out, he's gonna get cheered.
But my problem is this:
but he'll get cheered regardless.
He's gonna get cheered regardless.
Okay. So you're saying establish it on Wednesday, and then
no.
But to be honest, they're in Chicago now anyway. They're in Chicago
now.
They're in Chicago.
They're
already in Chicago. They're already in Chicago.
Let it happen when the dust all settles.
I think
tonight's Chicago. Rampage is Chicago.
Okay, would you? Would you be happy if, like, let's say he does something sneaky during this match, like, I mean, no, during All Out, but then the next week after Dynamite, he's like, I'm here. I'm here.
With the championship? As in
Yeah,
he won
yeah,
it all out?
Nah, Brimman think, do you know what he should do? He should do it after the match he has with John Moxley. He should turn heel then. He
They're
should
gonna
stand
cheer
up.
him.
No. If he went like,
It's Chicago.
I don't think.
bro.
Okay, look.
That man should just
Really,
drop
truly,
it.
Chicago.
And just say,
But if
Bret Hart,
all
he
of
should
it.
lose again. He should lose again, then turn heel. That's how it can work.
But regardless, he's
losing
gonna get
twice
Che in Chicago.
That's
so-
fine.
But that shouldn't
I think he lose
determine
twice.
the
Hold
turn.
a grudge.
He's still gonna turn regardless if he's in Chicago. So that shouldn't determine if he does it or not.
I think even if we lose twice, that makes the story even better.
I think it's after the whole Chicago saga. Man should just come on the microphone and say, you know what? Fuck all you lot. I'm the champion
Because
now.
because
I
you know
run
what-
this joint.
Do you know why cities are important?
You know
Do
what
you know
I
why
mean?
cities are important? The reason I bring up the cities, yeah. Remember during the whole MJF Punk feud, yeah? Cool. MJF was heel, fully like most of the time, majority of the heel.
And getting cheered in Long Island.
When he went Long Island, bro, it didn't matter.
But that's
It
New
did-
York.
it
But that's
did-
gonna happen.
It
though.
didn't
That's,
matter.
that's where he's from.
MJF was gonna get cheered.
But that's gonna happen.
And I feel like, I feel like, because if you do a heel turn, the desired reaction you want is boo.
What you've got to understand, yeah. What you've got to understand, and it's just with AEW, these fans are the realest fans, innit? So they'll tell you how it is, bro. A heel and a face, it don't really matter.
To be fair, I don't think a heel turn in your hometown should even make a difference because
Yeah,
at the end of the
it
day,
don't really matter.
AEW the next week they can do a pro, they can do a vignette, and as soon as the wrestler comes out, they're gonna boo the shit out. of him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think it necessarily matters.
So that night,
Because look at when CM Punk beat John Cena at Money in the Bank in
cheered him,
Chicago.
yeah, cheered
Bro,
him.
they cheered the fuck out of him. This guy was a heel when he came in.
Yeah.
So I don't think it necessarily matters. But I do hear what you guys are saying. Though.
I wouldn't delay it just because he's in Chicago. You still do the heel turn
That's the best.
Now whether he does it tonight or whether he does it
next
Sunday,
week. It's happening.
it's gonna
So-
happen. It has to happen in Chicago.
So let's say, but okay, let's say Punk comes out of this as a babe, still the baby face. Is that a disappointing ending?
Yes.
As in comes out after all out.
It's disappointing if MJF doesn't show up and he's still a
And he's
babyface
still like
for
a-
me.
Baby
Face.
Yeah,
If he's a face,
because we're all anticipating a heel turn. So
I mean, for me, I don't really care because the thing is, I see through you. I know at the end of the
day
day
come
you
out.
are.
No, you're
You know the ones.
I
Like,
know
a lot of people might not be able to clock it, but I can see.
No,
the
because he's
bro.
been boozed.
Like, bro, even the promo that he was cutting on John Moxley.
It's heel.
When he was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
the stuff
yeah,
that
yeah,
he was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
disrespect,
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
dickhead. Like, that's not a face. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, no, but it's interesting though. It's mad interesting. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
But yeah,
You got treated like food last week.
bro,
But it got battered.
I love it. I love it.
But, no, you see when Moxie did the elbows, I said it's over. But as soon as he did the elbows,
bro, when he
spot-
pinned and he's fucking swearing for the free
Bro,
count.
even when he dashed out of a belt, I said, this is what we need.
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
said. There was
done,
no
bro.
way. This is why I wasn't buying Moxley losing to this guy first
Oh,
time.
nah.
I just think about even
Like-
Moxley when he pinned him and he got up here. He's like, bro, what the fuck? He's like,
No, even the promo he cut at the, after
yeah,
that. What did he even say?
He was on some. Oh, is that the ending you expected, or like what did you
That
think
wasn't
was gonna
supposed to happen.
happen? Yeah, like
Listen, the run Moxie's been on this year. Fuck
Kudos to him, man.
He's slowly working his way up to my favorite AEW champ. Obviously, second from Hangman Page, Kenny Omega. I don't know where I could put CM Punk's one because obviously CM Punk.
But it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
I mean,
Bro, that's at the bottom.
obviously the injury.
All you got was the visual.
The injury shagged him in it.
It's
So
bottom.
Ah, bro, it's at the bottom. Let's not be nice about it.
That's a
Nothing
joke.
happened.
Graphic, that's it.
even the run he had, and then obviously he went off, and then he came back as world champion and faced Moxley. He didn't get a title defense.
I met some.
The highlight was the snowflakes.
The only one he had was when he jumped the guard.
What
That
is
That was the only run he had.
What is Jericho of ranking your champion?
I'll say he's
I
top
like
three for me.
Jericho's
That's my top. That's top three.
It was very entertaining.
It was entertaining.
So who's your favorite? Number one.
It'll be Moxley.
Omega.
Omega.
Oh,
I'll say Omega.
Especially when the pandemic was done and it came back in front of crowds.
Yeah.
I think Omega, the whole elite
Omega
team,
and
man on a different
Moxley's current is my second.
Omega, Moxley's current,
Yeah.
and then Jericho. I didn't really like Moxley's first one.
Jericho and
Page.
Jericho and
Hangman
Page is
matches
joint.
were great matches.
Great matches,
Yeah, great
but
matches,
as a
yeah.
run itself, I don't know.
I would probably stick my neck out and say maybe Hangman probably had like better title defenses than
Yeah,
Omega.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
And
And
that's
Hangman had
where
better
he
defense
goes.
than Omega.
Yeah.
But just what Omega
But
was
in-
doing.
Yeah, the
In
story
terms
for
of-
Omega was better, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Hangman was always like you kind of waiting and looking at dates and pay-per-views. Oh, where can he lose it? Like,
Cause do you know what it is? It was like Hangman's reign was good, but then you have Punk and MJF doing cooking, like, overshadowing it all the time, innit? But I still rate Hangman's reign.
No, his reign was
Do you
good.
think that's because of the character of Hangman Page?
No, I just think you just.
He turned it up a bit. Turned up a
I
bit.
just
Jake
think
the Snake told him to
No,
shut up.
I
so
kind of
from
hear
them,
it, Black.
Also, I'm saying.
I kind of hear it. I kind of hear Blacks, you know, because the run to the title was great.
Himself against Adam Cole, but
The chase to the title was good. The matches was good. Other than that, what was there? I'm not gonna lie. We gotta be honest.
What, Hangman?
Yeah, the matches were great, but the run itself,
the
matches was
world class. And
it wasn't.
You see, when I saw Kenny as champion, I didn't even watch AEW like that, but I was astounded.
like you knew
astounded.
that's the champ.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also you were gassed off a belt collector though.
100%.
But everyone's got something.
115%. Of course, that was big drip. Even when he lost the title to Christian, I thought.
Now for me,
That was a sick match.
Yeah, it was a great
That
match.
was great.
That is. Sorry, go on.
now for me, like the moment where like I was, you know, I rate Hangman Page's reign. Obviously, it was a match, but it was like the Lance Archer match. I was like, fuck.
that match was amazing.
The Lance Archer match, I was like, fuck, like. In terms of like in between those ropes, he carried himself probably better than any other champion in AEW.
Yeah, match
I
quality
think match quality is
was
probably the best.
top.
Yeah, I don't think
But-
any.
But memorability, other than if you take away the matches,
Yeah, no,
promos,
memorability, I think-
segments,
memorability,
you don't
I think
remember
it's
it.
steady.
You don't remember it.
This year, that's it.
Was that?
I don't remember it because it's this year.
The only segment I really remember of Hangman Page was Punk's one.
Gee, and that says a lot.
The Punk one.
What thing
And
I-
Adam Cole one.
Adam got hit.
And Jake the Snake told him to shut up.
No, but Adam Cole surprised me because I thought he would have got cooked and he held his own.
Adam Cole allowed his boy. Let's be honest.
Do you know this? One thing I'll say about Hangman
leeway,
Page. I never believed in him. I never believed in one bit.
Who?
Hangman Page. I never
During the
believed
run or the chase.
the chase, all that. I never really felt him like that. It was when I think the third week in, and I wrote in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, this guy's my champ." Like, I think because of the matches, the presentation of the actual champ thing was sick. So whenever he came out, standing ovation.
Yeah, the crowd like.
That's one thing that kind of drew me closer to him. The matches as well, promos. I feel like whenever he spoke,
He can hold his own,
You hear it,
but
you
it's
hear it.
nothing memorable.
But
It was fun.
Like
I think the issue is he was playing second fiddle at the time to MJF and Punk, which was a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
odd
that was the
story.
main. Yeah, that was
That was like food.
Yeah, he defended title twice against him.
Yeah.
Like
That was alright, though.
I love the
That was
chase
alright. It was alright.
because again I was banging out being elite at the time, so every little ism and schism I saw. I love the chase. I love the match itself. I love the matches, but I can't tell you I remember any promo other than the ones that Dell's brought up
I'm trying to think.
and any other moments.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember. Aside from the Punk one and Adam Cole.
And that's because of Punk.
Quick question, because I know a few people mentioned it in the GC at the time. Do you think him always having matches to start off the show was a problem?
No.
I know a lot of Hangman, yeah. So a lot of people that aren't AEW fans, I don't want to mention their names, but Jimmy, they'll say stuff like, "Oh, right, this is you lot's champion. He's like starting off
Like
the show.
curtain
Like, he's
jerking.
not even main event."
I agree.
There's an
Do you
argument.
think that's an issue?
There's an
or-
argument for
Do you
it.
know this? I feel
No,
like a lot of
there's
people.
an argument. There's
A
definitely
lot of people are
Was he on
used
top
to.
before?
Nah,
He wrestled. I think he wrestled one match.
yeah.
from
I don't.
As
I don't-
champ.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm
As
gonna.
champion,
I don't know if
Kenny
I'm
did as well, I think.
Yeah, Kenny did.
I don't know if I'm gonna sound incorrect here, but I feel like a lot of people are used to like WWE's
Wales booking.
way of booking their champion. So for example, we're used to like, cool, the champion will come out, cut a promo, then he will main event. Do you, am I right?
I think that's with you know the thing is I just think that's with any sporting event.
But
You don't want the champion to come first.
I
You see
think
where I'm
it's
coming
a
from?
thing where you don't mind the champion coming first if they have the gravitas to kind of say, I'm still the main event, I'm still the most important person here. But we knew that Punk and MJF's story was taking precedence over anything that the champion was doing.
The reason why I didn't have a problem with it because I think the two times he started Dynamite was against Danielson, correct? The two times he started against Danielson was, I mean he met.
I think it was one.
No, it was two because he the second Dynamite.
Say it again?
The two times he started Dynamite with the championship defenses were Danielson, right?
And he done one against what's his name?
Dante.
Dante, yeah.
Dante. So yeah, those two. Okay, the
Like,
Dante
it's
one.
Danielson, so
The Dante one, that should have been the main event, fair enough. But the Danielson one, the reason why, especially with the second one, they were going to go to a time limit draw.
60-minute.
There was a 60-minute thing, and the thing is, if you're trying to sell me on a 60-minute match, you don't cram a 60-minute match in the last 20 minutes of Dynamite. You do that in the beginning, innit? So like logically, especially in the second one, you're like, bro, this match just ended the draw. It could end in another draw. It kills the suspense if you're like, okay, cool. I'm a cram a match that's supposed to be 60 minutes into like the last 10 minutes of a segment. It doesn't make sense to me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but was Kenny and the Danielson match, was that first?
Yeah, that was first.
Yeah,
Kenny
so
and
he did it too.
So, and the thing, and that's
Again,
the thing.
it's
is
With
that-
Kenny was rarely wrestling first.
Yeah.
He would probably start the show, but his presence will always be felt throughout the show. Whereas with Adam Page, I felt like there were times where he'll come on, he'll have his match,
That was his segment.
and then that's that.
You don't see him again.
We don't really hear from him again. We don't really see
I
from him.
just feel like his presence is not really gravitating.
I mean, maybe they're doing it intentionally,
doesn't
but at the
give me
same
the
time,
aura.
it's like I'm all for like champions not always having that champion feel to them. I don't think every champion should be like, yeah, I'm big and boisterous, I'm the champion. But at least have some sort of presence where it's like,
Yes. You're
oh shit, you're the
best.
champion,
Yeah,
regardless
you're
of
the
what
best.
type of character
We
you
should
have.
know that you're the guy.
Yeah.
Or the girl,
Yeah,
whatever.
that makes sense.
But no, I did like his reign. I like the matches. Yeah.
Yeah, the matches. Was...
What else happened on Dynamite? Quick question, yeah, because before we even start doing like all the predictions for all the shows and stuff, I don't know. Did you see this Athena and Jade Cargill match that's happening in that thing?
Rubbish.
I don't know.
I can't lie. I want Statlander. I want
Do you know what
Statlander.
it was? Yeah. Do you know what it was? Do you know the thing? I think they've been focusing so heavy on Statlander that they just forgot about.
They
and
don't know
when
what to do.
When Statlander left, it was like, oh fuck it, Athena.
I can't lie. Maybe this is deep here because I don't know. It's weird.
It's
I
gonna
saw
be
her
deep.
before
What
she
you're
joined
about to
WWE.
say. It's gonna be deep. It's
She
gonna
was
be
at
deep.
NXT. She was good, yeah.
It's gonna be deep.
Yeah.
Man, come. You man, my boys didn't answer innit? Do you think Athena's tricked us?
You know what? Let me tell you how much of a fact this is.
Wait, in terms of what?
You see the way that she tricks the baddies? Because I don't know how she got into the baddies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But you see in ring, do you think she's tricked us?
Yeah.
You know how much of a fact
It's
this
Oscar
is?
tax.
My
Oscar
missus is a casual wrestling fan. I won't even call her casual. She's extremely
Sam,
casual.
we'll get there. I want to check.
You know what?
No,
Let him land.
Do you guys think Athena has tricked us? Because I can't
You
lie.
feel bamboozled.
My
I don't
missus,
know. That's
my
the problem.
missus watches
been
wrestling
bamboozled.
just when I'm watching it. She just sees what's happening, blah blah blah, and she said the exact same thing. Athena had a match a week ago or so on Dynamite. I can't remember who she wrestled.
Was it Kylie King? I can't remember.
Yeah, maybe she wrestled someone like a week. Layla Gray, maybe like a week or 2 weeks ago.
We're gonna land.
And my missus watching it, and she said, "I thought in WWE Ember Moon was good." That's what she said.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. What?
But Ember Moon,
It was her opponents,
Bro, I can't-
Mandem.
Bro, I'll be real. Because you
Mandem.
see when Ember Moon first left here, she had a match at Warrior
what you can
Wrestling.
say for Tony Storm?
No, wait, no.
Yeah. Was that again? Was it Thunder Rose or she had a match?
No, she had a match against Mia Yim.
Mia-
And Mia Yim for me is someone
Yeah, no, she's not good.
She's not good.
I'm sorry.
So they had a match at Warrior Wrestling as soon after she got released, innit? I was watching their match here, and I was
Well,
thinking,
she's dead.
I can't lie. I'm honestly not seeing what I saw in WWE. Like, I'm not seeing.
Bro, it was presentation
So as
and
time has
opponents.
gone on,
We have to be
So
honest.
when Athena's coming to AEW now, and I'm watching her matches, yeah, am I not thinking?
No, it's not.
can't
It's
lie.
not. It's not the
Man,
same.
The
them-
razzle dazzle, the je ne sais
gone.
quoi, the Maggie, the no cube,
It's not there.
the Ogbono is not there.
You know what it is?
I can't
You know what it is?
see.
Dude, I'll
Mandem.
cut out some slack here. Presentation wise, you know AEW is not.
That's no
look,
problem.
Wait.
But
I'm not
the
done.
matches.
But presentation wise, AEW is not that. It's not. But then when it comes to the in ring, where you're supposed to shine, yay.
That's what I'm talking
looks
about.
Tell me a good Athena match that happened in AEW. There isn't a good Athena match in
I don't know if
AEW.
it's injury, but even her last NXT run was good.
Bro,
Her last NXT run was
bro,
good.
it was her opponents in
To be
WWE.
honest,
It was her opponents and the presentation.
This is my question to all of you guys now.
Did she wrestle?
It was Layla Gray. I'm sure it was Layla Gray.
Might have been.
Layla Gray.
Layla Gray.
It's my question to all of you guys now. Name me one women's match in AEW that you're like, yo, that match slapped.
Serena D,
Thunder Rose.
Serena D, Thunder Rose.
Any Hikaru Shida match.
Any Shida match.
Any Rashida match?
Shida.
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 Any of her matches?
Any
Yeah.
other match.
Serena D,
Nyla Rose, Riho.
bro, Thunder Rose and fucking.
Thunder Rosa versus Deeb was even good. I don't like Thunder Rosa.
Anafi.
Baker, Thunder
And that's
Rosa.
because of Serena D.
Wait. You don't
Anafi, relax. What you say was a bit wild, bro. There's been good women matches, bro. There's been good women matches.
There's been good women.
It's been good. Let's
Behave.
Let me fire.
Even Tony Storm versus Thunder Rosa was a good match.
Oh, at the pay-per-view. From the door.
Yeah, that was
Anafi, you need to relax.
Let me land.
Riho versus Serena D by
Let me
double
land.
nothing. That was.
I just feel like,
Let him get
honestly
it.
speaking, yeah, I just feel like AW doesn't make me. It's gonna sound so rude.
Please,
Well,
because
people will probably agree with me.
It's gonna be rude.
The women's wrestling at AW doesn't feel as.
We agree.
No, we agree.
And that's what makes when I watch these women's matches, I don't really feel
not-
that.
But I agree with you.
But
Feel
wait.
must be shit in your eyes.
No,
though.
let me get it. When I watch Jade Cargill, I'm excited to see what she's gonna do.
Because they presented
Because
her
the
as-
presentation.
Because of
Character.
you see it?
Yeah.
They
Nice,
presented her
done.
accordingly.
But for anyone else, when I'm seeing Athena, I'm like, Athena's actually sick because she got that sick. Sorry,
Nah.
oh shit.
Because they haven't
she got
presented
a sick elbow
Athena,
drop.
they haven't presented Athena accordingly.
yeah.
Athena's been in the company since
elbow drop.
Double or
She got a sick
Nothing.
elbow drop in it.
Like what's that? May
she
she came to the company,
so-
and this is her first important match.
And this is my problem.
it probably wasn't meant to be her.
AEW.
Fuck did she sneak to the baddies?
No. Well, that's it. Last week we will get that.
I gotta say as well, the thing with, but again, think about every time you watch
Stop fucking saying
AEW,
the moon, fam.
when does the women's match come on AEW? Just before the main event.
Usually,
It's always
But here's the
it's
thing, though.
They should open up with a woman's match.
No, but here's the
it's never been spotlighted unless it was Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa.
the reason.
So
why
no one else feels important unless your name is Jade Cargill, Thunder Rosa, or Britt Baker.
Here's the reason why. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's Athena. We have to bring it back to her because
you
like,
can't-
It's Athena.
No, but we agree.
I don't agree. No, stop this. Just admit. The AEW women are poo.
Let me lad. See, let me lad.
To tango.
No, let me lad.
Outside of AEW, she's wrestled WWE people.
Bro, the people she's tangled with, it's been
one thing.
and her own tango is not good.
Bro, maybe she's injured. I don't know.
I don't know.
Her own tango is not
A
good,
matter
bro.
of weeks ago, we have said the exact same thing, yeah, about Keith Lee. Keith Lee has been in AEW. He's been.
can't
he's
lie,
been
Keith Lee
positioned
has
well.
been boring
But we
me.
all sat here and said,
Boring.
"Is Keith Lee the same guy?"
To be fair.
Listen,
It could be
that.
that. We obviously know he's had health issues.
I think it's the weight gain.
We've obviously know he's had health issues as well.
Max.
But he looks different.
Max,
He's
let
not
me
the
tell you
same.
something.
He's looking huge.
Give it to the owner. Go back to WWE.
Wait.
You do well there. Big man thing.
But you know why? though?
Give
You know
it
why
to
though?
the
You know why though?
owner.
Do you know why though?
Say,
The speed which I watch in AEW, it's a lot more fast paced than WWE, right? So obviously, as we know now, like when Keith Lee tries to step again, when he does that kind of run thing, it's a bit. It's looking a bit sluggish still.
I was gonna say
it's
about
got
Athena.
quickie.
I was gonna say about Athena. The reason why I put onus on Athena is because yes, we have gone on verbatim, especially me and Bex on our show. We go in on the women's division. If the presentation is pants, it is nasty, it is crap. However, even within the crap, people are still putting on decent matches.
Like who?
So, Riho, Nyla Rose, Hikaru Shida.
Is she injured?
I don't know, bro.
No, just on dark.
Just on bro.
Serena
But
D.
at the end of the day, no. But at the end of the day, the point still stands. You can still go back, and we've named bare AEW women's matches that, in ring wise, forget about the outside interferences of the presentation. In ring wise, they've done their job and they've delivered. With Athena, and she's been against some of the similar opponents that these other women have been against. It's not the same. So yes. Presentation, I'm not making excuses. Presentation is crap, it is garbage. But at the end of the day, when you step your two legs into that ring, it ain't about presentation, it's about you, my friend. And when it comes to you, you're not doing your job.
I got a question.
Maybe
She
it's
doesn't
the injury though.
feel
Maybe
like
it's the
a.
injury.
The thing is with Athena, she doesn't feel like a star.
She's just some
feels
girl.
like she feels like a
star
statistic.
besides NXT.
She's
No, but
just
she feels like a
there.
statistic. Like she just feels like she's there to just lose to Jade Cargill and then go about her business.
Bro,
Yeah.
because
That's what they do. They lose to Jade.
do you know I got you?
They
Do you know
go
I
to
got
AW Dark and
Other than Jade, who's somebody that people talk about in AW and their win-loss record isn't even that good?
Thunder.
Jamie Hayter. People talk about Jamie Hayter all the time. Like, oh, she's doing well. She's doing
And
sick.
Statlander.
She loses
And
all the time.
Statlander.
No, Statlander's cold. Statlander's cold. But exactly, even Statlander, there are still people that, even despite the shit presentation, there's still people we look at and say,
Who is women's
nah,
champion? Britt
that
Baker's
we look at that person and say, do you know what? They got
vacated, no?
signed.
Is she vacated?
they don't vacate
Nah, interim.
She's injured, yeah, I know. She's
So
injured.
even amongst the bullshit, there are still gems that shine. So I don't want to hear. Obviously, presentation is shit. But even
Sorry,
amongst
bro.
shit,
What is it? What's missing from the presentation? Can we keep talking about it?
Okay,
How,
cool.
how should it be
Let me tell you why.
presented?
Let me
so
tell you-
women's
let me tell you.
division as a whole is crap.
Bro, it's dead.
Women's division as a whole
Bro,
is crap.
no. I'm saying,
women's division
how
as a
should it
whole
be
is
presented?
crap.
Let me tell you
How
something.
should the women's division
I
and
don't know
AW
how,
be
but I'll
presented?
give you an example.
I don't know what I'm gonna say. They'll say I hate black women. So I'm gonna-
No.
Okay,
I
don't
know how.
let Del talk.
I don't know how, but I can give you an example. Yeah.
Take that back away. Take
Nah,
that back away
move the
from
mic.
him.
You,
It's not
find the
You know the
timestamp.
groove minute.
No, don't agree.
These are three terrorists
Don't
agree with
agree.
each
Don't
other.
agree.
You know what? Yeah, don't worry. You know
Yeah, I
what? You know what?
I don't think answer. Go on,
How
go
the
back.
fuck did she sneak into the baddies? I need to know. I need a secret.
Come back, man.
You cut off my shit about whatever, and then you want to.
No,
you're fine.
the thing, yours was fine, yeah. It's just that in the timing of it.
Because
it
he
sounded
knew people
mad,
have
innit?
speaking about.
Okay, what? Okay, let's come into the question. How should the women be presented in AEW?
I don't know how, but I'll give you an example. Raquel Gonzalez comes out.
She's
On,
cold.
you see her come out, yeah? You're like, shit, I want to watch this match. Bianca Belair comes out. I want to watch this match.
Always.
Naomi even comes out. Naomi never do much. Let's be honest, man. Be honest. Does Naomi do much?
No, Naomi.
Yeah, does she do much in SmackDown?
She does much for
I
me.
know, okay, no, but
She does a lot for me.
When she, no. When she's
You're asking the wrong niggas why.
Say Becky Lynch.
As in
Answer your question,
when she's live on TV, when she gets the time, does she do much?
Yeah, she does.
You know me.
She put some good matches to give her time, but
I don't think she does a lot. She does a lot.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But when she's there, you're excited. Make us excited by these wrestling, by these females.
Do you know what I think the difference is? I
don't know.
With WWE, yeah, WWE don't facilitate their stars as wrestlers. They're stars. So outside of WWE, they're able to build a brand. Whereas with come on, man, like these other wrestlers that are in AEW, these women that are in AEW, all we're really gonna see, besides Jade and maybe the Britt Bakers, we're only gonna see them in Warrior Wrestling and GCW. Like, there's no, it's the truth. It's the truth. These are not personable stars. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, besides maybe I'm a former WWE wrestler.
Because
Who gives a fuck?
I'll ask you another question. Who in the women's division is a great promo?
Who in the women's division?
Aside from Britt Baker and Jade, who's really a great promo?
Wait, hold on. Is Britt good though? Is she really? No,
She's the best.
She's the best out of.
When she talks,
Yeah, but she's the best.
No. Do you know why? No. Do you know why she's good? Because
She's the best presented.
No.
she's the best.
Her promo's
Because in the pandemic, when she was away from the title picture,
And
Bro,
injured in a wheelchair.
bro, she was getting over.
I remember that.
And
Yeah, I agree with that.
and here's the main problem I have with AEW women. AEW women division.
Nyla
is
Rose
this.
is alright at promos,
Not
you know.
Nyla Rose is cool. Not every fucking thing needs to revolve around the title. Elevate some
we've been saying this
storylines.
from
Elevate some storylines.
I will hear that.
anniversary.
See the
Yeah.
Bring your suya.
The only feud is always the title. The feuds are always the title. There's only two ever feuds.
I'm hungry.
Because here's the thing with the men. We just spoke about who? Hangman Page. I love that. Right? CM Punk versus MJF had nothing to do with the title. It was a hot feud. We can name multiple feuds.
Well, there was one, Serena Deeb. And,
That wasn't-
and Kuroshita, that wasn't for the title.
But that was bare minimum.
But it's still an example of it.
It's an example.
Like,
It's not good.
it's good. No, I definitely hear what you're saying, but that should be the norm.
That
We
should be
shouldn't-
normal.
No, I'm agreeing. Yeah.
We shouldn't be celebrating that.
Yeah,
That should be the
yeah.
norm. It should be a thing where
Women are
women
having
are
feuds
feud,
outside of
you
the
know what I
title.
mean?
Yeah,
And outside
yeah,
of
yeah.
men.
And this
You get down
Outside-
dark. You get down dark.
But who's the fuck?
You get down dark. And
No, there was one. There was
That's
one.
the
Big
problem.
Swole
Yeah,
and
that's the
Demonte.
I know.
But
That was cold. That was cold.
That's TK's problem.
No, when it comes to the women's division, I defend AEW. When it comes to the division, bro, that shit is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I will not advocate for that shit. And there's a reason why, yeah. Because Jimmy was even asking group chat, why do Mandem advocate for Jade even though she's not a great in-ring person? Because
she's a star.
And again, he's asking the wrong niggas. Asking the wrong niggas because I know why I'm watching her.
No, but the thing is, when you look at Jade, yeah, TK said it, bruv, he brings Jade to NBA games. People are asking, who the hell was that?
I want like Jimmy, yeah. You can't get onto Jade when we were seeing Trish Stratus. She was not great in the ring until a later stage. But we all know why we saw Trish fucking Stratus.
And that's the problem.
The bosoms, you get me?
That's the problem. AEW. Let's go. That's the problem. Like we've WWE.
Why are you trying to scare him for?
My problem. It's calm.
Oh, you know what? I kept on looking back at this shit.
No, but they
They
have context.
No, but
if they're marrying the ball. No, they do have context, though. They have context.
That's a holy matrimony. No. Nah, the whole bare people ask me, wow, what did he bleep?
This guy's willing to do fun.
No, don't say. Look at this.
I don't see it.
I remember. Okay.
The look on your face,
Lock it off, man. Lock it all off.
Nah, what the problem is with AEW is that with WWE, we have the Bianca Belair, we have the Io, we have loads of women that we can look and we can say these lot are stars and we can put them on par with the men. With AEW, we do not have that. So for the most part, the AEW women's division is literally just AEW women. You know what? They're gonna have decent match, but I don't necessarily care.
So basically, AEW has a branding problem with their women then.
Bro, AEW have a
branding and story.
They have a problem. I don't know if it's branding. I don't know if it's coke. I don't know. AEW have a problem.
AEW have a developmental center or anything like that?
No, not yet.
That's good dark.
They have like private.
AEW dark.
Austin Rhodes has his school. Nightmare Factory. And Indies. So they've got resources.
But I think that's what it is, because what WWE did is that they really developed their women.
With the women, 100% from the ground up.
But even outside of that,
But they developed, bro. You know what it is? Another thing as well.
Their women, they were still making these women personable people.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, in NXT, they still get the personalities and getting the things to do.
We love work rate, but at the same time, like, what else?
So
is there to you?
maybe the issue is on the women themselves.
Half of it is
Because Jade,
half of it is.
Jade knows her worth. She carries herself like you
a
said. She gets
star,
taken
bro.
to
She's
places. Like
Even Brit.
maybe some.
No, even Jade and Brit are the two where it's like them two know what.
They're the ones doing press runs. The rest, they're busy working to try and get 5-star ratings. I don't understand.
Wait.
I don't get it.
So wait. What is it about Britt Baker that, you know...
It's a presentation. And the fact that she can talk. Small fish in a big fish in a small pond. That's what she is. No, she is.
Is it because she does shit outside of wrestling?
Let me explain something.
Britt Baker's
One,
a sports entertainer.
One, that's whole
Sports
package.
entertainer.
Laps, you see Britt Baker and you say, raw, this is a star. She's going to be a star. Besides that, even bro, there was even a picture of her and Channing Tatum at one awards last week. Why wasn't Athena and them not there?
I'm sure she was the first woman to have pyro in the entrance.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Bro,
But again, but that's her point. No, but you know what? That's her point though. It's the presentation. The reason why we think Britt Baker's a star is because she comes out, she got pyro. She has mic time almost every week. She has. Wait, hold on. She always had mic time, and she was a champ. Even when she wasn't the champ, she was always on the show, spotlighted, and she can talk.
Britt Baker was a star.
She was a star.
When her leg and her arm
Bro,
was
in the wheelchair every single
wheelchair.
week, going against Big Swole, she made herself into a star.
star.
No one else done that.
You know what it is? We can't dictate the superstars based on just these people. Obviously, we all know that, you know, Jade or whoever are stars. But on the general consensus, the reason why WWE is better, I don't think it's just because they're all stars, because we have Aaliyah and Shotzi.
It's the presentation, though.
No,
And the presentation.
It's the presentation.
Aaliyah's not coming in pyro.
No.
No, but I hear you. She's not coming out in
Aaliyah
pyro,
looks
but you
good.
know who she is.
Aaliyah looks good.
Because she's always been
You'll buy into
presented.
her soon. You'll buy into her because of the image. She looks good.
I don't buy into her,
No,
but I know
you-
she is.
Yeah, people are
Because
buying into her.
she's presented. She's been putting segments. She's been putting stuff.
And forget even WWE, because if forget even WWE, even if you talk about work rate and all of this type of stuff here, even the work rate company Stardom, they got presentation, bro. They got
fandom there.
No, they got
No, but in the
presentation.
ring, they fucking back it up there.
Oh no, in the ring they're clear, but
They're probably the
they're
best
clear.
in the world. I
But
can't
even
say
if
that.
with Stardom, bro, you see their entrances. These girls are doing extravagant like this. Bro, even Maki Ito, the girl can't wrestle. Why is it every time she comes to AEW, people love her?
Fucking
Because
swearing. They love it.
This
personality.
is the thing. We haven't even got to the part of the conversation where we're asking these lot to put on a good match. We just want to care. We just want to care that about what they're doing, their segments, and you know, then we'll get to right, they need to improve in ring or this, that, and the other.
I just think, now it's been 3 years now. We need to have more women stars than just Britt Baker and Jay Cargill. They should be having.
They haven't got two heads. That's what's pissing me off. They haven't got two heads. Why is it? Why is the division relying on just these two? It doesn't make any sense to me. It annoys me.
She's trying.
No fun. I've
She's
given her
trying,
a prop.
she's
She can't speak, and her matches piss me off. But she's doing all right, innit?
No, it's not even language.
She speaks English, bro.
You're right. Don't
Definitely language.
Hey, don't cook him. Don't cook him.
Loud. No, chill. Sam, you bite your finger. Sam, chill. This episode is chopped and screwed, fam. This episode is chopped and screwed.
Myself on the Rosa speaking rubber, fam.
Whatever I say, it's just a madness.
Wait, who's this? How did you get on the fuck?
Can I say something quickly?
The
Yeah?
rest are speaking pigeon.
Can I say something quickly? Yeah.
No, be so.
Why is it the best podcast ever?
Can we also talk about this? I feel like obviously we know that Tony Khan doesn't have the what is it called? I don't know if
XP, the
not
facilities.
XP, but like he doesn't have writers or something backstage.
Yeah, he's booking everything.
He's booking everything himself, so he's really and truly. Yes, he is this. Tony Khan can put he can match. He's a good matchmaker. He can put people together. Ishii and Eddie Kingston. Oh, everyone will get bonus. Everyone gonna watch that. But when it actually comes to the actual storytelling of the match, yeah, he's like, bro, you man go do what you want to do. Bro.
No, but the storytelling in the match is not a problem. That's not a problem.
Bro, AW, we know you're gonna get good matches in AW, and we know you're gonna get long-term stories, but it's the other people other than the main guys that we don't care about.
Women's division.
But there's been some good. There's been some very good matches.
If these women, yeah, can't tell good stories in ring, we have to go back to the head and say what's happening. What is happening down there? Why are you not giving?
But what did you always
Am
do?
I lying?
But what I said at the start, what I said at the start,
And that's the problem. He doesn't care. Why are you hiring these people then?
Exactly, but what I said at the start, every single time the women are always before the main event. That's a piss break match. Nobody cares.
But even if that, like,
The matches aren't even advertised most of the time. You know what the main events are going to be.
tell us last
Every next Wednesday, it's going to be this, is this. Suddenly you'll see flipping Staten Island come out, face Athena, and face someone else. They'll be running Britt Baker chat shit for 4 minutes, and then the main event happens.
Where is Ruby Soho?
she's chilling with Eddie Kingston.
On Rampage, chilling.
See, but here's the thing. I agree with what you're saying, but also sometimes these women take initiative. Go take a promo class. Go.
This is not what we cooked NXT for.
Go take a pro.
I saw you caught Ricochet for the same thing.
We caught Ricochet for this. We did. Go take a pro. Because if I ask you, man, because I know we say this. I know we even say this. Cool. These. Because we even say, okay, TK does his rubbish with women's division. Women get time on. Not once have I seen a Twitter promo on Dark here of, oh, this person's cooking on Dark. Or with the Mandem, we
Bro,
say
even the Road 2s, have I ever seen a woman there?
Because they don't.
Other than Jade and Britt.
Because they don't have
They don't care.
They're speaking Yoruba. That's why.
Because they can't. So the thing is them, TK don't care. But also, these women, I'm so sorry. Half of them can't a decent promo.
No.
It's not. It's the truth. Let's call it spade.
Like I love Serena Deeb, but her promos are bad.
She's the
They're
worst.
bad.
Bad.
And it hurts me to say that. But they're bad.
No, remember during Double or Nothing, yeah? Remember they gave free.
When she was talking to fucking
Serena did three segments.
segments when she was
Three
talking
segments
to
in a
Dustin
row,
Rhodes.
and it was trash.
Oh, that hurt my chest, man.
trash.
Damn.
They
She was like, oh, like people like I got breast implants.
Those segments weren't good.
They were hard to watch.
They
I
weren't
can't
good.
I can't lie, it was hard to
But
watch.
they're
not good.
I can't. AW's having a down period that time though. Because remember that time, yeah, where Adako came out, done his entrance, yeah, went to the stage, and after Orange Cassidy came out, and after they rushed him, and they went backstage. Remember that? That was so pointless. So I think they'll go through. Don't have
No, it was bad, man. We can't. Listen, we have to listen because like Del Boy said, we cooked NXT for the same thing. We
Ricochet.
and NXT, we cooked Ricochet and NXT for the same thing in terms of like, cool, you're placed in the system. Yes, the system might not be for you, and we can cook the system all at once. But at the same time, you're not doing your due diligence in terms of getting yourself over. Because yes, despite the shits in the division, despite the shit, there are still diamonds shining. Yeah. So
that's because they're diamonds, though.
Make yourself one.
I hear that.
Make yourself one.
Get the pressure and turn into one. Simple.
None of these girls are workers.
Especially if there's no writers as well. At some point, you have to be putting your initiative forward and say, you know what, yeah, there's no writers here. I've got the freedom to do what I want. If I'm now going to be put in this segment, let me go learn a monologue and then come back and then do a promo. Do you know what I mean?
No, deep it. This girl Jade's been in the industry for like a year, but then she's outclassing you, man. That have been doing promos for like 10 years.
She was born a diamond, fam.
Does it make fucking sense?
Born a diamond.
For the most part, nobody.
I think that's more with personality, though. She knows.
No, it
Yeah,
is.
she knows who she is. She knows who she is. Before she was wrestling,
Bro,
she
her
knew
matches
she
can be
was.
shit. Nobody will cook her because her presentation's amazing. Nobody can say nothing to her.
This is everyone's wanna, let's go to AEW. There's freedom here, blah blah blah. But do you now have the minerals to create something for yourself? It's all good there being freedom, but like now you're in charge of your own schedule or setting yourself up and your own presentation and your own storylines. So nothing you're bringing to the table is sticking. You can't get over and like obviously TK is of some blame for this,
course.
but like at the same time, like we're all saying, initiative, like you have to be accountable. Like,
You know
I will
what?
say as well.
That-
Oh no, yes,
it's actually mad that now you lot have said that. So that means everything really comes down to the wrestler because there's no glass ceiling anymore.
Technically,
It's the wrestler and the presentation.
But
It's
you-
very important.
I think what it means
because
is
they-
AEW though, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but even
I'm-
AEW
I'm-
No,
It's still
anywhere.
So like, if these don't want to make themselves better, they just need to do the extra work
Here's the
outside of wrestling, and
there's
then
basics that they can do, like your social media.
Yeah.
Like we've seen.
Remember
we've
Mustafa
seen
Ali
man-
when he was doing his own
Thank you,
promos
we've
and
seen
stuff?
man, like
Fucking
I'm not
Kalisto
really
was
getting
doing the same
airtime,
thing.
but
Matt
I'm gonna
Cardona-
record my
I
own stuff.
know
Matt
Matt
Cardona's done
Kalisto
his own
did
stuff.
it, fam.
There's ways you can present yourself outside
Yeah.
of how TV's presenting.
Why is Jay Cargill on Complex? But none of you man are on Complex. Doesn't make no.
I'm not getting mirrors, though.
They're not getting there. They're not getting. Bro, you're not gonna see
We're not trying to
Britt
see
Baker on
before the
Complex. You're not gonna see Thunder Rosa on Complex, fam.
Penelope, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe Penelope's got a
But look
better-
at someone like Kip Sabian, bro. This guy couldn't cut a promo, but look what he's doing. Regardless of what people think about this guy, people are speaking about him. People are speaking about him.
Presentation.
I think he's even like revealed his face and stuff.
Yeah,
he did last week.
It's go
Yeah.
time. It's go time.
Don't like it's and the thing is as well, yeah. Especially when it comes to like, this ain't even just the women. This is general. Like, but people, they'll come from WWE. Oh, damn man, restricting my creative vision. Cool, I'm gonna go AW. Cool. Now you are free. Okay, now you're go free. You're not doing nothing.
Bro, you saw that
You're not
TNA
doing
back in the
nothing.
day.
These man are talking about. These
Now
man are holding me back.
free.
And then when you're free,
That's why everyone's not always good.
and then you're free. Some of you man ain't got it like that. You need writers. Some of you man need writers. And that's
I
fine.
can't lie as well. When
That's fine. But not everyone needs to be writing their own stuff.
Are you talking about Theory?
No, just in general.
Theory's
Some man,
Theory's
listen,
good.
listen, it's not for.
He's getting better.
It's not for everyone. Some of you man, it wasn't because the WWE board were holding you back.
You're just fucking poo. As simple as that, bro.
they don't have that dog in
that's
them.
why I remember as
They
well
don't
when
want it- they don't
flipping
want it as bad as they say they do.
when everyone was talking about Sasha Banks, yeah, and Naomi.
No, Keith's fine.
When people was talking about yeah, he's like that. When everyone was talking about Sasha Banks and Naomi, yeah, when they walked out from WWE, I remember at first I was thinking, yeah, I want to see Sasha Banks and Naomi, now I don't want to see them in AEW. Yeah, now I don't want to see it because we know they're great. They will flounder. They will be on AEW Elevation. They'll be on Elevation, bro.
For the love of wrestling, I said I would like to see Sasha Banks there for the like of wrestling. But she shouldn't go there. And I said if she's ever going to step foot in that place, they need to give her the pen.
No.
She needs to write the entire division. Like that's the only condition. Otherwise, why would you want to go?
because
Look what
we'll
she's fighting
change
for in WWE.
Yeah.
So why are you going to take 10 steps back in AEW?
I agree with you man are absolutely right. I'm not arguing that WWE but she should stay WWE. I'm saying she's not gonna be on Dark because it's like, bruv. No.
Bro.
No.
Wait, AK. I can't
lie.
lie.
Let me lie.
She will be on Dark.
Versi, let me lie.
Bro.
That wasn't done. Wait. I wasn't done. Versi, I wasn't done. Wait.
Is it mad to say if Sasha Banks went to AEW, she's their biggest star?
She would be.
That's what
She would be. And she'll be on Dark.
That's literally.
The biggest star will be on Dark.
On Dark now.
2 months.
100%.
100. Okay, you know it's the truth. Bro, she will be on Dark in 4 weeks' time, fam. After the big promo, she'll be like, see me on Dark.
She'll be facing the Renegade Twins and they'll be doing the twin magic.
Hey, Jimmy, you know that he's running things right now.
Yo, I can't lie, they don't want it as bad as they say they want it.
Nobody's above Dark.
No, but
Nobody's above
TK
Dark.
doesn't want it as much as he says it. Because if he's hearing all these complaints, but he's still like, I'm still going to make you the piss break match before the main event. Like, it's like, oh, I'll give you a main event match. I'll give you a match on the pay-per-view because you have a title, you have a division. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Go talk.
He doesn't care. That's it.
No, next stop.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit.
No, go on.
No, we're not moving. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. This is an open forum.
Trust me.
Sasha Banks.
But
AW Dark.
Moving like them, man. You know when
No,
you go for a long day. Oh, babes, what's the matter? No, you don't know.
No, it's calm. You won't understand, man.
You won't understand, man.
Go.
No, Max basically made my
Put
point.
on my
She's basically
preacher hat
be the
now,
biggest star
bro.
there in it, and it's like they're not gonna like it'd be.
Nobody's above it.
No, not on nobody's.
Fam,
above.
we said the champs was on Dark, bro. We even said it before.
champs
Can you remember?
defended the title.
Fucking on Dark. No one escapes Dark. That's your destiny.
If TK says to you, bro, you're going on dark.
Bro, when you sign your contract, in the contract it says you will be on dark. It says you will be on AW dark, bro.
You can't say I was
Fam,
on
you will
Star
be on
Wars.
AW dark when you sign your contract.
You can't say I was on Star Wars. I'm not going on dark.
Okay,
They
bro.
put Danielson on dark and he was wearing a mask. They put him under a
And bro,
mask.
you yourself,
They
you know,
put Cody
you know
on there in the
Sasha-
mask.
You know Sasha's a
Cody-
wrestler.
Come on.
Before anything, Sasha's a wrestler. If they say Sasha have a 20-minute on dark, she's going there.
No, when I
shit.
when I mean they're not going to be on dark, I don't mean they're not going to appear on dark. I mean they're not going to be relegated. Just
No, nobody's saying that.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
never
no.
our point.
But no one escapes dark.
No, I'm saying that with Sasha Banks, given the star she is, and we will talk the whole conversation we're having about people making themselves star. Sasha Banks in AW, WWE is the better move for her career-wise, 100%. I'm saying AW, she will never fade into the back. She will always be.
Yeah, but dark doesn't
yeah.
mean, well, if you're a champion on your dark or you're a star on dark, you're not fading
No,
into
that's
the back.
fine. No, but
you're just
I
going
feel-
there for a tune-up to face the Renegade.
No, that's fine. I don't even mind that. But for
You know
me,
what though? No, you're right. I don't think Sasha.
for me, it's like Sasha going AW. The reason why I'm like, she'll just be like, she'll never be a joke, man. Because she can
No,
never.
she
be,
won't.
She
No, she
can.
won't.
No, she can never be a joke, man.
But okay, but what I'll say to you is this: she won't be a jerk man. But would AEW change the way they do the women's division if she's there?
But
I don't think they would.
They would have to.
They would have to.
They
Because,
would have to.
Because,
But it's nothing set in
firstly,
stone.
we just named the exceptions to the rule in Jade Cargill and Britt Baker.
But it still wasn't changed.
not the
With
whole
the exceptions
division.
to the rule,
No,
there's
not-
still
not
one
the
match
whole
every
division,
week.
but with them individually. In terms of the way Jade Cargill's play, we say all the time, Jade Cargill is above and beyond this entire women's
Yeah.
division. Sasha Banks will be the same.
Yeah,
That's what
but
I'm
it still be
saying.
the same. It still be the same how it is
No,
now.
Look, I'm not saying.
You just swap out Jade, you swap out Britt for Sasha.
I'm speaking solely for Sasha, not for the division. I'm
No,
saying.
but we know that then. If
No,
that's
no,
the
I
case,
was,
we know.
I was addressing Anafi because Anafi was like, I don't know about Sasha. And I was like, if Sasha goes AW,
No, she'll be a star there.
She
Yeah,
will be fine.
but everyone here knows she'll be a star there. But what we're saying, what we're saying is, we agree with you on that. But what we're saying is, she'll be on AEW dark.
No, I don't. that's
And
fine.
she'll wrestle the Renegade Twins, and nothing will change until
that's-
Tony Khan
That doesn't
changes
stop
the
her from being
way.
on- That doesn't stop her from being on damn.
Exactly, yeah. But the whole point is, it's not going to change the way the division is until Tony Khan thinks that is a division worth investing in.
What's the equivalent of dark in WWE then?
Level up,
Main event,
NXT
maybe.
level up.
He was cold. He was cold.
It's NXT level up, no?
Velocity work
Oh,
hard.
I guess maybe
that's the
NXT level, but
equivalent,
that's blatantly.
No,
for
but no,
younger
It's
as
205
in
live.
right of now.
Bro, it's 205 live.
Main event.
Or
Maybe main
superstars.
event.
Nah, it's 205 live.
Even catering.
They're all the same. Let's be honest. They're all the same. We're not watching them. It's all the same.
Let's go to the next topic though.
Cool.
Not WWE, so AEW. What's been going on there anymore?
That's all done, you know.
Clash
Clash of the
All the main
Clash of
We
the
spent like an hour on AW, man.
Yeah,
That's
we have
too much.
an hour, 12 minutes.
What about what's this thing we want to talk about? The 5-star thing.
Yes.
What five-star thing?
matches.
What 5 something?
So Dave Meltzer recently gave Will Ospreay maybe like 4 or 5 stars in the last week or so, and there's been a massive uproar on whether Will deserve them or are 5 stars being handed out too easily these days, or
I think
are 5-star matches still special these days? Like are 5-star matches really still 5-star matches?
Yeah, I from a personal point of view, I think a 5-star match has to be special, man. And this is the problem with this era, man. I'm sorry, I'll say it again.
No, but have you?
Everything is now a 5-star match.
No, but the problem
really, is everything gonna have to be a 5? Because
I
a man could
can't
do a
lie,
flip.
I'm with
Because a
Blacks,
man
you
could
know.
do it. A man could do certain things, bro. I need to see more. Real Ospreay, I've seen you do that flip before, bro.
No, but
On Dynamite.
What 5 matches that has been rated have you seen?
It was like 4 or 5 matches.
No.
It's a recent.
I'm not saying that flip which he done the other week.
the Oscar?
Yeah, the Oscar.
When he
No,
when he
when
jumped-
he had the Hurricane Run and caught himself, he done this.
What was that? Was that a 5-star match? Did people say that was a 5-star match?
No, I don't think that was given a 5.
What, the 6-man
Sorry,
tag?
bro, don't kill me.
No, I think it was actually.
Kill me.
Was that given a 5-star?
What, the 6-man tag?
The 6-man tag.
That was a good match though.
Yeah, no, but it's good.
Bro, it's a 5-star.
Apparently, it's the best
See where I'm
trios match in
coming from?
AW history.
No, it's no.
See what I mean?
No,
Like,
In AW history, yeah.
yeah, but I think
That's the best difference in
5
AW
stars are just. It's just coming
I
out.
don't know.
I don't recall.
I don't know.
It was the best.
I don't
It was a
know.
good match. It was a good match.
It was
I don't think
good.
it's the best match.
I don't think it's the best.
Trios, yeah.
I don't think.
No,
What's the
I
best
don't think so.
match?
I think if we sit down and think about it, I guarantee it won't.
Well, okay.
Everyone says
I don't know.
It being the
House
best
of-
trios
House
match
of-
in
House of
AW
Black
history. Does it
versus
equal
Death
5
Triangle.
stars?
For me, that was a better
You
match.
think it should be
I'll be
5-star
honest.
match?
I prefer that match.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't. Was it?
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. I prefer that. For
Bro,
me-
what was it? What was that? What was that match? It was House of Dark and
Triangle.
Eric Redbeard was in that.
Death Triangle. Was Death Triangle?
No, but he subbed in for someone. Was it for
I think I
Phoenix?
know what you're talking about. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Death Triangle.
Every Redbeard and Death.
No, that was
No, it was at a pay-per-view.
When I was
It
in JA.
was on a pay-per-view.
Double nothing.
No,
It was a pre-show.
It was on Revolution.
Revolution.
It was one of the pay-per-views.
Revolution.
That was so.
That was when I was in JA.
That was
The
so.
thing is, yeah, I think everyone needs to kind of give a description of what is actually a 5-star match, bro.
No, 100%.
I feel like Mets has something to say. I feel like he has something to say about this.
I hear what you're saying. There's no
you're
criteria
loaded.
for what
You're
makes
loaded.
something a
Sam,
5-star
Sam.
match. I get it.
It all boils down to this. What I had to deep in life was this. It's what you like. This is Dave Meltzer's opinion.
True.
Go by what you feel like. If I feel like the match is 5-star, get 5-star. Like today, what in the group chat I said, I feel like Jimmy Fly, Snooker, and Django Gonzalez is one of Undertaker's classic matches.
I disagree.
That's fine. We all went back and forth. We went back and forth in the group chat.
Just what annoys me about this take, because if you guys remember, we had an episode.
I know you're gonna say.
Where
I know
we
you're gonna
spoke
say.
about,
let me tackle. I'll tackle
Was
that,
it
I'll
really
tackle
that good?
Yeah.
And we spoke about Undertaker's streak.
Yes,
And the
Everyone
first
was
match we
getting
spoke
onto
about
me. Everyone
was
was
Jimmy
getting
Snooker
onto
versus
me.
Undertaker.
And I said I wasn't feeling that. Correct.
You told me you weren't feeling
I
that match.
thought-
How can that be a
I
classic?
thought-
Let me tell you.
It's just an old match.
Let me tell you why. Yeah. Let me tell you why. When the word classic has been mentioned to me, I see it as a highlight reel.
Let me tell you what.
Nostalgia time.
I thought it was good. I could easily
It's
tell you.
something that if you could definitely classic.
It's not even that. It's just
I
that.
even bring up the
It's
Devil
just that. It's just that
Show.
there's a guy that's come into the
No, bring it for the viewers,
WWE.
isn't it?
That's the reason why I thought that. I can easily tell you why it was good. It's a tax. It's definitely tax.
It's tax, yeah, it's
But
tax,
it's the
yeah.
fact that
Highlight reel tax. I
Jimmy
would say
was the superstar at the time, and you got squashed.
Was he?
He was obviously he was
Def-
aware of his prime.
The
at the time.
definition
No,
of a
but he was
class.
still
Wait,
known.
No, he was still known,
So
but
that's
he
why
wasn't
Vince
that
coming
good.
to police station with the brief.
That was a few years before.
No, but it
the
doesn't
definition
matter.
of a classic
Jimmy was
is.
still the man.
No, he
Judged
didn't
over
get
Jimmy.
He wasn't
Remember what people need to understand, yeah?
Jimmy was wearing boots. That's how you know he was out of
What
his
does it say?
prime.
What does it say?
No,
He was wearing boots them time.
it says classic judged over a period of time to be of the highest quality of or outstanding of its kind.
Okay.
I knew it.
That is not
You have
fair.
something to say.
No, yeah, of course. But like, I think that's a brilliant. Obviously, that's dictionary definition, right? Google, whatever. Like, now for Will Ospreay, yeah, I don't think any of these matches are of low quality. They're of all good quality, and he
Especially in
deserves.
the time span as well.
Yes, yeah, he definitely deserves the accolades he's getting. But for me, one of the things that determines a classic, if we're saying number 5 is like the top rating you can give something, yeah, I need to have a really big reason to watch this again.
Yeah, replay
Like,
value.
That's what
replay
makes it
value
5 stars.
For me, is very important when it comes to naming something as 5 stars, isn't it? And Will, and this may be his it's not his fault how good he is. He's spitting these out easily.
Yeah.
Like the fact man can, wrestle so many times in a week across
Japan,
different
America,
continents,
yeah.
and still spitting out matches of the lowest of like 4.5,
Yeah.
4.75. It's not to discredit him at all, but it's just like, yeah, we
No,
got
I
to draw
hear
the
you.
line somewhere.
If Meltzer was to
like-
say he's a 5-star wrestler, cool, he's a 5-star wrestler. But is it every single match we're gonna put a man as a fat? That means I don't.
Because I think also there's recency tax as well. Like you can see a match.
But I'm not saying all 5-star matches with Sean, bro.
Because I would say as well, because there's recency tax. Like you can watch something and get excited and be like, oh, that's 5 stars. But would you go back to it? Like there's certain matches, like for example, I can say Undertaker Shawn won WrestleMania 25. That's 5 stars. That's a classic because there's investment in it. The story was there, the match was there, and the replay value. Not just the fact that there was sick moves, something cool happened, and I watched it live with the Mandem. It's 5 stars. We have to give it like real ratings.
Ospreay is getting 5 stars and stuff for like qualifying matches in tournaments, which is again is brilliant for his talent and what he can do in what is effectively just a bit of a meaningless match to get him to somewhere. But it's just like, are we actually gonna go watch it back again?
Okay.
How much of a classic
So
is it? Like,
would you man say for what matches of Ospreay this year do you man think are 5? Because I think I've got like 2 or 3 on my head.
I've probably got
The one with
I've got
Okada.
two or three.
The
I've got
Okada match.
Okada.
the G1 final, yeah.
Oku for sure
His
is
match
5
with
stars.
Shingo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you think that's a fact? Yeah.
Yeah,
again,
his
that's
match
why
with
it's the
Shingo.
5 stars.
Orange Cassidy at Forbidden Door.
I don't think he did. No, he didn't.
Well, no, he did. He did wrestle him.
No, he got like 475.
So survive. I liked it.
No,
it's-
four's still good, isn't it? So,
You
like
know what? I actually watched the Oku match on YouTube. Actually, it was actually sick.
But for me, out of all of these maybe these 3 we've mentioned, the Oku one was the one I was
That's a
probably most
straight up 5 stars.
invested. Straight up 5
because
stars.
it wasn't just-
all the
we were
story
there,
was
Joy,
there.
Joy,
It wasn't just
No, we were
Flippy.
there. We were there. So that's presence tax.
But I
like
don't even
100%.
think that, because me watching from an outside point of view, you get me, and I don't really, you know what I mean, Ospreay's not really my cup of tea, to be quite frank with you. But that match was actually sick.
Because the
That
story.
match, no, he will come on the podcast. He'll just grill me. He'll just grill me, and I'll be like, listen, you're an Essex guy. I like you. But anyway, boom. It's good. Anyway, boom. What I'm trying to say is that whole Oku match and Root Ospreay match, when you're getting the family involved and different elements of the match, that's more engaging. I don't want to just see flippy. Capture me, get me.
I think
Let
emotionally,
me say,
that
oh my
has
God,
to count
my
for a
man
star.
just violated
I've
man's
got a question
right.
then.
Man's saying, where's this Ospreay guy? We're trying to get the thing in the pack. Do you know what I'm saying?
Real quick,
You're
yeah.
just sitting there quietly. You can't even remember. That's why you don't tour your
Right.
scene.
If it was to be like,
I'm
if the
gonna
5,
cook, don't worry.
if the 5 stars was like 5 attributes, what would the 5 stars be?
But then again, bro,
It's got to be a storyline.
It's
It's got to get me
preference, 'cause you
emotionally
guys
engaged.
preference.
To take us from
No, yeah, you're
Well,
right.
preference is fine, but at the same time, you have to also remember, people hold Dave Meltzer's ratings to a very, 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 very high esteem. Which is to the point where people are now classifying like, yo, if I've got the most Dave Meltzer 5 stars, I'm definitely that shit. Which is fair. It's a good feat, but at the same time, it's not for everybody to kind of look at and be like, yeah, if Dave Meltzer thinks it's 5 star, it's definitely 5 star. It's just a recommendation. But you have to remember.
Well, it's
we're
basically a
surrounded
big
by
match
internet
list.
We're surrounded by internet virgins.
It's a big match list.
Do you know?
So, for example, Dave Meltzer saying it's 5 stars. Blacks is not. That's not Blacks' type of match. But at the same time, because it's gotten so many stars, it can either sway Blacks to either say, you know what, I'm gonna check out the match, or say, you know what, fuck that. Why has it got so many 5 stars?
That's what I'm saying. It's a match guy.
So what? Watch this thing.
I can't lie. Do you know why I don't like this debate? Because we're really just debating on whether this guy says it's 5 stars, whether you say it's 5 stars. Everyone's gonna have a different 5-star match. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I said 5
There are certain
attributes.
matches which we can all say in this room is 5 stars. Bro.
No, we can't.
Take us
No,
from
we
Michaels,
can't.
it's not- Okay, I wouldn't even say.
Bro, you might
If
think.
it's an error match, I can say it's 5
Listen,
stars.
listen,
I can say that's a 5
listen.
match.
I can bring a random person from the street, show them this match. They'll be like, yeah, 5 stars.
Error
We're talking
match,
about
I can
educated
say
people in
it's
this
It wasn't actually
Okay,
5
okay, I
stars.
get it.
End of an era. They didn't give it 5 stars.
I know, I didn't give it 5 stars.
But would you give it 5 stars?
Yes.
Cool, then it's 5 stars.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
So you give it
it's
5 stars?
100%.
It's 5 stars.
So it's
stars.
pretty much down to opinion. I think maybe where the line
No,
has
that's
to
what
be
we're saying,
drawn. No,
but
you're
we're-
right. But maybe where the line.
Sorry,
Let's be
bro.
our point, man. That's what I got.
Maybe where the line needs to be drawn is maybe the line where it needs to be drawn is where where he's rating these matches in terms of like, let's just not rate TV matches. Let's wait till the pay-per-view or blow-offs, or maybe some type of criteria over just the stage or where we are in the story to rate the match. Like it's a different
No, because I feel like I get what you guys are saying in terms of like, there's a 5-star match with spectacle where there's like a clear build, there's a clear story, but sometimes something can be like one of the greatest spectacles ever in terms of.
I wish I
Okay,
definitely.
but what do you mean by spectacle,
No,
though?
it
This is what I have to
it
understand
just
what you
terms of
mean.
like, for example, right? We look at. I'll use an example. TNA Unbreakable 2005. AJ Styles.
There's no argument. That's 5 stars, bro.
But
That's 5 stars.
If I
That's
start-
5 stars. I won't have any shit talked about that match,
I
bro.
agree.
Let him land,
I agree.
go
I'm
on.
not. But if I was to ask, what's the story in that match? People be like,
Man, never trying to win.
exactly. So the thing is about.
And you'll think Samoa will win because he was
was
undefeated.
No, but you
He
know
was
why I can
undefeated.
understand that? But you know why I can understand that is that people don't understand that undefeated, that whole shit. The Ospreay and Oku match, right there. What I'm seeing is a man beating up a man, coming to the point now, he's hitting his parents. Why the fuck has that even happened? I want to know more. Why has it got
I
so
hear you.
personal
My point
that
is-
he's
I hear
hitting man's
you.
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Undertaker, Triple H in the thing. Why the fuck has Shawn Michaels just kicked the Undertaker and now Triple H just hit the pedigree? What the hell?
But this is why I said the attributes. But this is why I said the attributes because we are all saying here that they're both 5-star matches, but there's different reasons why.
They're two different. They're complete different things. And the thing is about like I understand. For some people, a 5-star match hinges upon the story. Some people it hinges upon, and again, it's all about people's preference when it comes to this. Of course, there needs to be. Listen, there's never needs to be. It's my man's opinion at the end of the day. Like whatever he wants to do, you can do whatever. It don't like it's more what Del Boy says. It's more like the internet gives it weight because of. Because
I wouldn't agree with.
it's this that gives it weight, even positive or negative. If you, for example, if 5-star ratings aren't the discourse for you, just be like, leave it alone. It's the same thing as Joe Schmo from internet. He's just got a bigger platform. That's the thing.
Question, yeah, is the criteria which he judges the 5 stars on, is that like known? Is that out there?
It's just what he feels. It's literally just what he feels.
You know what? I feel like Dave Meltzer, he needs to take a break from wrestling. He needs to detox from this shit. Because it seems like every match that's coming on is getting 5 stars. He needs to detox for a bit.
No, I just think we're in an age where everyone can wrestle. Everyone can wrestle really good.
I need him to step away from watching wrestling for a bit and then come back.
You know,
and then we'll see if everything holds the same weight.
Like I said, being a good wrestler is not good enough in this era for me.
No, got to go in the era of work rate.
But not work rate, bro.
No, it is work.
We are in the era of work rate, and who can do the most flips, I guess, and who can do the most spectacular moves that can make you say flips. Well, that's what I've been seeing.
I just feel people are wrestling for Meltzer. People are wrestling for Meltzer now.
Have you watched another Osprey match other than Oki?
No, I'm not just talking about Osprey. I'm talking about general consensus.
But the thing is, a lot of the matches that he's rated in the last 3 weeks that are like 4 to 5 stars. Not all of them.
No. I want to talk about Osprey doing the flips.
No. I'm saying in general, like a lot of the matches he's rated like 4 to 5 stars. Not all of them include flips.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Did the ratings become a problem since he gave 6 and 7 stars to Kenny?
Yeah.
Is that where it started?
He gives 6.
I knew that.
He broke his own.
We have to be honest, bro. Because no one was really complaining. Other than the Mandem on the internet was like, oh yeah, that 4. But then when he gave, he gave
6 stars before Kenny was like, I think Masawa.
Yeah, Masawa match. Yeah.
How'd you get
but 7 stars went to was it the 2 out of 3 falls?
Yeah.
Of Kenny Omega and Okada.
He
7
said
stars.
he broke. It was so mad that
Kenny Okada.
Yeah. The 2 out of 3 falls, man.
Okay.
Not even Kenny Okada
You know
won.
what? I need to watch
No,
that.
I think that one got 5.
No, the Kenny Okada 1 got 5. Kenny Okada 2 got. No, Kenny Okada
The
1
one got 6. One got 6.2 something.
Kenny Okada 1 got 6. Kenny Okada 2 got 6.25.
One got 6
3
again.
got 5. Kenny Okada 4 got 7. Okay.
I mean, like everyone knows, like
Was Kenny Okada 4 that good?
Oh, phenomenal.
Bro, no.
Better than
No,
one.
I can't lie. You gotta watch it.
No, it's like
I've only watched one, innit?
whether you feel 7, we can all mostly sit here.
It's a good match. That's what we can all agree.
Certain matches, like they're landmark matches. Like I'd put that match amongst one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Fair enough.
like most people know, like Dave Meltzer has the type of wrestling he actually likes. Like if you look from the 80s to like the early 2000s, he was only rating like maybe like a few Ric Flair matches, but mainly Japanese wrestling. Yeah. American wrestling, he was very, very harsh on. As of now, like we said, it's a work rate era. So the type of wrestling that he enjoys has become very, very widespread. So it's easy for him to be dishing out 5 stars as if he's giving out napkins. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, I do hear if certain people are like, you know what, I don't want to watch this match because it seems like, why is this person getting so many 5 stars? It can't be that good. But on the other hand, do you know what I mean? Like we said, it's his opinion.
We're basing the debate on someone's opinion, if we're being honest.
You know what I mean?
No, I think the main issue people have with the ratings isn't Dave himself, it's the community. I feel like it's the way people will take, like, again, a man's opinion. He's a man who knows stuff in the industry. Like, he's respect, like,
Well connected.
like, he knows his stuff, but it's his opinion at the end of the day. But the way people are taking, because in the Bible of Dave Meltzer, right, chapter 4, it said this, and it's like, watch it for yourself. If you agree, for example, me, I'm someone, I tend to like have similar taste to Dave, so stuff he rates 5, I probably like it as well. But I'm not using that as the sole basis of, because Dave said it's 5, it must be 5. End of story. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with the internet, it's just like, have your own discernment, innit? Like, watch the match for yourself and then grab your own opinion.
Do you also think that maybe wrestlers have, put this rating scale to a high esteem themselves as well? Because a lot of wrestlers are now like, you know what, I'm getting 5 stars and
I'm aiming for it.
But
and for the same, at the same time, it's like you also understand this is someone's opinion. Like, it doesn't really hold that much weight.
I think it's a weighty opinion because of how long he's been in the game. And because how I look at it is that his matches, I've said it before, I see the matches he rates 5 stars, whatever, it's just a recommended list of stuff you can check out if you've never seen it. It's not the gospel, but because he's been in the game for so long, people held it as gospel because the generations was looking at this thing, oh, my match is there. And now, also, since the Young Bucks, when they named the Meltzer driver and shit, now we're in the era of where people are acknowledging now that there is a star system, there is someone who rates matches highly, so I'm going to try and make a match that he can rate highly so I can boast about it.
I need to go to the next
Yes, let's do Clash of the Castle and move on. So how you guys feeling about Clash of the Castle? Has it sunk in yet for the home for it to come home?
I think the vignette got me.
What the BT Sport one?
McIntyre
Did you see the BT Sport one?
seen
Fam,
breakfast
that
and
BT Sport. I said it's happening.
Mandem,
It has to
I
happen.
said it.
I can't lie.
I said I'm sold on it.
I can't lie. I said what I said, yeah, but nah. It needs
I
to
said
happen.
last week. I said all it's gonna take, yeah, for you guys.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hold on. Guys, it's coming home.
It's
coming home.
All it's gonna take, yeah.
I said it's fucking coming home.
All it's gonna take, yeah, for one vignette to play upon the screen.
I can't lie. You did say that. The BT Sport was that vignette for me.
It's
I
not
said,
even
ah.
It's not even WWE's
Clashing up.
vignette. Like, it's just the.
I love it.
Listen, it's coming home.
I said, yeah, it's cool, it's cool.
Pete Dunne, it's coming
Well,
home.
I'll ask
Not
the-
Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate.
I'm glad Beck said that. I'll ask the same question again I asked last week. Do you feel like if Roman loses, like Drew the vignette gassed, if Roman loses the title, would you feel like this is a satisfying conclusion to his reign?
No. I'm just happy for Drew, but it's not satisfying. Because you know what I want.
Just bring it home. I don't give a fuck at this
Cody.
point.
Drew
I'll think
needs
about
to
that
win.
tomorrow.
It's a fair question.
No, 100%. 100%. Drew needs to win for the sake of business, for the sake of having a champion that's on TV and
For
all
the
this kind
build.
of stuff.
You know what?
The build has not equaled Drew winning
No, okay.
at all.
Thank you.
Roman,
That's what I
for
wanna
someone
say.
that's been
That's what I
so
wanna say.
dominant, they're gonna celebrate 2 years of him holding his title on Friday.
That's it.
This doesn't qualify as a valid build to now dethrone him. Roman that slayed Lesnar twice this year. Like, how is Drew McIntyre gonna beat Roman now in a 10-15 minute match?
According to
Like-
Versus video, Drew has never beaten him, so
Yeah, he hasn't.
big
He
up the
hasn't.
50k people that watched
Young.
Remember when?
We all know that obviously Drew's beating Lesnar, innit?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Did he or was it just the elimination?
No, he beat
Lesnar on WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Fair and square.
Pandemic
Have you heard
WrestleMania.
this promo? Man beat Goldberg. You get me? Who else?
He's beat everyone.
Alright, do you know what it is? Drew needs to stop Roman in his tracks now because the situation that's appearing right now that Roman has
If
no one
Roman
to
beats
beat.
Drew, he's unstoppable.
Bro,
Yeah.
Roman just signed a new contract
Before that
for less
comes
dates. He's just
Going
signed a new
nowhere.
contract to work less.
Stop that train.
Take the belt from this guy. Roman is my guy. Roman is my guy. Like, it hurts
He's done
me.
well, he's done well,
I like
he's done
Drew.
well, he's
I
done
like
so
Drew
well.
as well. Roman's done well. Like, the story has become stale of him being tribal chief because they haven't really developed his character. No confidence, no crisis of confidence. Like, Drew is there. He is the next best guy. I say next. The gulf is still massive, but he's the next best guy. They haven't built it right, but this is the time.
And Max,
Just
also
do it.
deep as well, yeah. This time next year, more people are coming in. The names I'm hearing, yeah, bro.
What, signings, new signings.
Yes, bro. Jonah coming back. Jonah coming back. Jonah coming back. Braun Strowman even coming back. I know people saying, "Oh, no, Jonah."
I don't want to see, bro. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Wait, are you not mad? Royal Rumble comes up. Royal Rumble happens, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be gas. But I don't want to see Braun.
2, 1.
Yeah, I'll be gas. I got yeah.
Braun Strowman is a very underrated big man. I promise you that.
Bro, nobody. Nobody disagreed. No one disagreed.
Can I just say, if Braun Strowman comes out in the Royal Rumble,
Oh, why?
Strowman's hard.
no. I'll see. If Braun Strowman comes out in the Royal Rumble, he has to win.
When is Cody there?
If Cody.
No, but how
It's Cody.
Wait.
It's Cody. It's Cody.
This is what I mean. Like,
Cody.
you're saying if he debuts in the Royal Rumble, who's gonna throw out a man this size? If you-
Everybody
if
throws
you-
him out,
if
bro.
you-
It happens every year.
if you
The
want
big
us to
man always
take-
gets thrown out by like 10 man.
But then Braun Strowman returns to the place on the card that he was. You
Yeah,
haven't
where
done
he should
anything
be.
special with him.
It's fine. He's been champion already.
That's
It's
fine.
Cody's time.
If Braun comes back with no hair, he's winning.
Yeah.
He's not
If he comes
winning.
back,
I don't mind him coming back. Just don't put him in the Rumble.
Yeah, don't put him in the Rumble.
Just
Yeah,
that's it. Don't put him in the Rumble.
Slightly, you're right, you know, because if Braun comes back, he has to come back on a
He has to
mad
come back
thing,
and
yeah.
win. Otherwise, it's the same Braun that left.
Can't lie.
It's Cody.
WWE needs a big man like Braun Strowman. There's currently no monster right now. Where's
There
Omos?
is.
Where's Omos?
Almost.
Where is
He's camping at the moment. There's no program. There's
Braun
no.
Strowman was there.
There's
There's
no program.
Look. I don't really like Braun, but he's way better than Omos. He's way better than
Do
Omos.
you see Omos as a future champion?
I don't think
Impossible.
Yes.
Lie to me.
Triple H don't feel him.
If Vince was still here, he'll be
How
champ.
long has Triple H been in charge now? Maybe 2 months or so?
No, whoa.
1 month.
1 month. It's been
One
a couple
month?
weeks.
Yes.
It's been a month. A couple weeks.
Come on, guys.
It's been a month, bro.
A month?
It's been a month.
It's been 3 weeks.
Bro, it's been a month.
I think
Since
maybe about 5
SummerSlam.
weeks. I think maybe about 5 weeks. He's been in charge before
Nah,
SummerSlam.
he wasn't
No.
in charge of SummerSlam. He wasn't in charge of SummerSlam.
He was in charge
It
of
wasn't.
SummerSlam.
On Sunday.
He was gone by SummerSlam.
Yeah. But he was finishing Vince's stories though.
He
Really.
wasn't part of creative. He was.
I think
He
he
was
was
finishing
charged
Vince's
the
story.
week before
The
SummerSlam
Raw where
as
he
well.
could. That's it. It's been a
The
month.
point being anyway, Omos has been on TV once since then.
Almost is shit.
And it's not. And
He's
it's
not.
not.
He's not, man. He's not.
He's
Look, I can't look. Black tax. We like. He's black. He's shit, bro. He's shit.
Sam, your person that cheers on big man, bro. He does a job in the ring. Done. He does a job in the ring. Done.
I agree.
What else you want to do?
What job?
I don't know. Wait.
I don't
As a
know,
big
I
man,
don't
what
know.
you supposed to do?
I don't
Like
know.
he wrestles like a big man. Well,
he does a
is that
job in
what
the
you're
ring.
He wrestles like a
bro.
ruthless aggression big man.
He's not.
Let's be honest.
Mandem.
He wrestles like he's in ruthless aggression.
Mandem.
Fam, he wrestles like Nathan Jones, man. Come on.
If you're saying,
Nathan Jones, man.
if you're saying he
Bro,
wrestles like a
Omos.
Shit.
if you're saying he
Omos.
wrestles like a typical WWE
Nah,
big man, I'll give him that. Am I interested in that though? No.
No, and that's fine. What I'm trying to say is that, bro, we shouldn't say Omos shit because he does what he needs to do in the ring. I'm not expecting Omos to do Oscar and do Hurricane.
No, comparing them. Okay,
Bro, is he the same as the Great Khali, man, to be honest?
Kane.
No.
He's better.
Kane.
He's better than Khali. He's better than Khali.
He's better than Great Khali.
I don't
They
know.
made the Great Khali do a drop kick.
No.
Kane, look. Fuck that guy. Khali done a spinning heel
Be
kick.
careful.
I don't know. You're gonna say Kane.
Let me say something about Kane, yeah? Kane, yeah? If I'm being honest, yeah? Kane's a big man. Almost is a giant.
Yeah.
So he does a giant's job. That's the differentiation comes out. When it comes to like stuff like what Kane does, Kane doing
That's
insecurity.
different levels,
That's
though.
different levels.
That's
bro.
different.
Kane
Almost
jumping
does the
from the
job
top
for me
rope.
because I'm not expecting Almost to come here
you need to
and
do
run
something.
rope and do madness. Almost does choke man down, get hit,
Alright,
shake his head.
then who's his
We
comparison?
can't expect him to wrestle like Lance Archer.
No, of course.
That's why
Yeah.
he's indie
Okay,
darling.
but then his comparison, then
Let's
his
put it this way,
his
yeah?
peers then.
Omos was in NXT when Triple H was still there. He was never on TV. The same with Babatunde. That man never made it to
Yeah,
TV.
Babatunde.
The biggest man that he ever brought forward was probably Lars Sullivan.
Oh, Jesus.
Like,
happened to him?
I don't know any other big man that was in
But I think-
Triple H's NXT, right? And you can see Triple H is already stylistically changing what the main roster looks like. Even if it's still going to be presented to main roster because of the casual fans, stylistically he's changing that. So there isn't enough evidence to show that Triple H even wants to use Omos. I mean, the argument is almost good is another
think,
thing
you know
entirely.
what, I
It's
think
just,
maybe-
is he ever going to be
I think
used?
it's his character.
Why do they keep hiring big
I
men,
think
though?
it's his
I don't
character. No, but the big
Vince
man is
tax,
fine.
he loved
the big
it.
man is
No,
fine.
but even till
the big
now,
man
they're
is
still
fine.
hiring
It's still a
The big
spectacle.
man is fine, but the whole aspect of a big man is you need to do like a monster. If you look at the Andres, the Big Shows, even the Takers, yeah, they're looking like monsters.
That's
Almost
the
looks like a
formula
man
that
in a
works.
suit, bro. Looks like a fucking, I don't know, bro.
Okay, no,
But he don't look.
If
With
we're
the
gonna-
AW
like a
guy.
giant, bro.
If we're gonna
He
discuss
just looks like a guy in a
Omos,
suit,
With
bro.
the guy in
if we're
AW.
gonna discuss Omos, it depends what
Who knows?
ceiling we have for
Almost
him.
looks like a guy in a suit.
Okay, perspective
You're
is
not
important.
gravitating to me.
Wait. Stop. Wait, Black. Perspective is important. What if because when we say Omos is good, yeah, it's like okay, what perspective
strong
do
word,
we?
fam.
Wait, I'm not done. What perspective? Where we see them? Are we seeing them as a future champion,
Impossible.
or are we seeing them as just a guy on the roster who
Bro,
can do
I
a
don't
job?
He might become
Because then
United
it becomes a
States.
different conversation
wasn't- he
of
was-
Bro.
what the requirements are. You know what I'm saying?
In Vince's
Almost
world,
champion before.
almost would have been champion. In
Tag
Triple
team,
H's
tag
world,
team.
it's not happening.
AJ.
At most, he's gonna be United States.
Yeah, United States.
He'll be the monster that the up and coming champion will beat.
And that's fine.
And they're like, yay,
Mandem.
but he's not getting championship.
I don't
Fine.
think we even have to look at him like a champion. Like,
Honestly,
fine.
just-
If he can make a career
Fine.
like that, then
Bro,
cool.
the thing is, I'm fine with wrestlers just wrestling. I don't care whether they decide to become more champions. That's nothing to do with the wrestler.
I hear you.
Remember,
I don't-
Umago's not a world
Which is fair, but
champion,
it's wrestling.
but he's one of the best giants I've ever seen in my life.
But he's not a giant. He's a big man,
Yeah,
though.
but he's a big man, but he's one of the best big men I've ever seen in my life. Umaga, he wasn't a champion, he wasn't a world champion, but he's one of the best big men I've ever seen in my life.
okay,
The
cool.
thing is, you've got to look like a fucking monster.
no,
If I saw Umaga a suit, I'm not taking you seriously,
No,
bro.
no, wait,
You see me?
Sam,
Almost,
Sam,
I'm not
Sam,
taking
Sam.
you
If you saw him in a
seriously, bro.
do-rag, did you take him seriously?
I didn't take him seriously
Sam,
back then.
Sam,
You're taking
Sam.
the piss.
Sam.
What? When I
3
saw
minute
Waka-
woman.
I'm gonna say Samoa!
No, 3 minute woman.
Nah, 3 minute warning. 3 minute warning. Rosie and Jamal. Rosie and Jamal.
My name is Alado Alessandro Estrada.
Bro,
And I introduce you.
Bro, fam, he says nigga.
Sam.
That's scary enough. What the
Sam,
fuck?
Sam.
3 minute women are on Baz.
To a man who can't even talk English. I'm a Samoa. Are you
Wait, 3
crazy?
minute women to come out now. Come on,
didn't wear
you respect the
shoes.
bloodline. You respect the bloodline. You're telling me 3 minute women now.
but
You respect them.
But no, what was that your example? What was that your example?
Ahead of the car, fam. Ahead of the car, fam.
But not
If
compared to
Jacob
the-
Fatu comes into WWE, nobody can tell me he has to speak Samoan for me to be scared of him. I'm scared of him because I know he says nigger and I can't do shit about it. I know for a fact.
Sam.
You're my nigger. Fam, you drink Tennessee. I'm scared. I'm shaking. My air forces.
That's funny.
So
Sam.
I saw him drinking Hennessy on MLW. I said,
Yeah, when it was in the car.
He's smoking up blood. He's scared. This is scary.
I just wanted to clarify where everyone sees
Nah,
him
you know,
as,
it's-
which is fine. I'm not going to argue no more.
He's giant. He's a giant.
He can
So-
make a good career as just an
That's
attraction.
Yeah, giant,
Just
giant,
something like
giant.
that.
Because when I hear good, this isn't just me, but
Strong
when I, hear,
word.
I feel like, okay, what are the top guys in the company, right?
Good for a giant. So see it level of giants. So list your giants in WWE or list your giants in wrestling like in all time.
What, Giants?
Yeah. Was
Andre.
okay? Let's be honest. Was Andre good?
What, in ring?
Yeah.
Jesus.
We should be
Outside of
asking
WWE.
you.
You know what? As a person.
Guys, he
as
wasn't.
a giant of the time.
He wasn't.
As a giant at that time.
He played his role.
As
That's what it
giant,
was.
As a giant at that time, he was one of the greatest.
Blacks, he
Simple
played
as
his
that.
role.
Man could, I swear man done a drop.
These
Bro,
giants
Big
are
Show
giant
is
in
way
role.
better than Andre.
Is Big Show
Well,
even
obviously,
a
Big
giant?
Show's
Is Big Show a
better.
giant?
Of course he is.
Yes,
He's
he's a
giant.
giant.
But he's
What the
giant.
fuck?
Fucking 7,500 pounds.
But Big Show is way better than Andre the Giant in ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Way
absolutely.
better.
Big Show's probably the best giant.
And then next year, I would put Braun there.
Yeah,
As a
Braun is
giant.
definitely there.
Yeah.
Braun's a giant. Braun's a
Braun's
giant.
I'll put him
Undertaker's
second.
a big
I'll put him
man.
second.
Undertaker's a big
Braun
man,
is the
right?
best giant, bro.
Wait,
I'll
how
take
tall
the
is Taker? Like
6'6",
Giants.
Giants for me are 7 foot. You start at 7 foot.
6'10", he's 6'10".
Out of the Giants, is Big Show.
The thing is, Giants, I don't expect much from Giants.
No, but I'm saying that's the role they play. Think about Big Show. He'll be champion every now and then, but he would always be the
okay.
one that the up and coming guy beat.
Big Show can move though.
No, but
When Big Show started, Big Show was like he was already quite
Young,
nimble.
young,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Man can actually spring.
But even we
Crazy.
talking about giants, times like some of these giants, they're like, it's not about moves, it's about presence, innit? And it's like,
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool.
I think Omos has got
Braun
presence.
has
I
presence.
think Omos has got presence.
scary.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
I can't lie. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
don't think you, as a
It's
giant,
almost
you
as
have
a
to be
tire,
scary.
you know.
This
This is a tire. Let's go a tank top and chinos.
No, but as a
Am I
giant-
short? You're
as
just a
giant,
tall
I
black
don't
guy.
think- I don't think you're meant to like wreak fear into
No, man.
everyone. But at the same time, once you're stepped into the ring with someone, it's like, yo, shit, you are a giant.
that makes
Like,
sense.
not everyone is meant to be like.
Remember when we
flipping
first
Big Show.
saw Omos on the main roster? We were like, who's this big bodyguard with AJ Styles? Was he not intimidating?
I saw him before that.
No, but when he came to the main
Bro,
roster,
I
like,
think Omos is entertaining. I think
Where? Where's the entertainment from?
Can I
Where?
can I jump in?
How is he entertaining you?
Can I jump?
How is he entertaining you? NK, how is he entertaining you? Remove AJ from remove AJ and MVP. Is he entertaining?
No.
Can I explain?
He's not entertaining. He's not
Let me
entertaining.
jump. Let me
He's
jump.
a tall guy with a tank top and chinos, fam. Nah, man.
I agree. No, I agree.
Bro,
He's doing nothing.
This guy can go down the Kevin Nash route. He
I'll
can
root
do.
you up.
He can do the body.
He's boring.
We have to look at his charisma. Kevin Nash had
charisma.
Dare compare Kevin Nash.
No,
you're
let me
mad,
finish.
bro.
Let me finish.
Don't spoil the market, man. Don't spoil the market.
No, don't worry.
It's
It's dip right now. Let me save it. Cool. We still need to give almost a bit more time in it. I feel
Bro,
like
he's had time.
No, he's not had enough
He's
time.
had time.
He can still develop
No,
his
but we
character.
can't
Imagine if he's had time.
He's
He's
not
not
gonna
gonna
be
be no
no
Braun
This
Strowman.
is the same way people are cooking Jade Cargill and
I
saying.
don't think we're talking about time in the essence. I think we're talking about in terms of. You said a perfect example. He's got presence, and that's right, correct. When Omar steps in the ring and there's two people in the ring, and that's it does the job.
enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, but
What do you
but
expect him
fucking
to do?
Carly was tall, but he had more presence than Omos.
Oh, he did.
He did. Mandem. Carly had more presence than Omos.
Carly had more presence.
He did.
Carly had more presence. You see what
Carly crossed the head?
Thank you.
Yeah.
How many years into
The first time I saw Carly, I was like, I'm shook.
How many years into WWE was that? That wasn't in the first 3
Carly
weeks.
had no teeth.
The first year he came in.
Carly had no teeth.
Yeah, Carly came in.
He had no teeth.
You know what?
He had way more presence, Mandem. We gotta be honest.
Didn't Carly batter take her as well?
Of course, on his debut. On his first day.
First day he arrived, I was like, raw.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly.
Who the hell is that?
No,
For the most part, that's not an Omos then. Omos has not been put into this position.
He's not a fucking
Which is
monster.
fair.
What is this president?
I'm trying to tell you, he's
I'm
not
sure
a
if he's put
monster.
into these positions, like look at the feud he had with Bobby Lashley. That was a fucking
That was
good feud.
good.
That's because of Bobby. That's because of Bobby.
I was even shocked.
If you put for someone to
It's because of Bobby and MVP.
But you know what?
Mandem, be honest.
Omos looked good.
He
can't
did
make
look
it-
good.
No, but we can't make it. No, we can't just make it seem as if like Bobby carried him completely.
I'm not saying completely.
can't say
He played his
carried
role.
He played his role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, if he continues to put someone, let's say for example, Great Khali. Look, I've conceded. Great Khali came and he looked good, but at the same time, is that not down to the people that Great Khali was working
That's
with?
what I was gonna say.
My thing is with WWE now, what they've kept doing is cool. You've put him with AJ Styles, you put him in a tag team. You've had AJ Styles more or less cover his tracks in terms of what he can't do. He's not the greatest wrestler. You're doing all the in-ring work stuff, and then you're coming in, you're saving the day, you're looking strong. But so there's gonna come to a certain point where you can't just keep facing jobbers. At some point. Fair enough. You've put you in Bobby Lashley. That's a good start. But then if you've now not put you with anyone else since then, really and truly, almost should be facing a lot of the top middle.
The mid-carders.
the top-
Squash
no,
them. Beat them up. And then let someone come out. Let someone come out and be like, oh, I'm not shook with you.
You know what?
Like you said,
What Vince
he
done
came,
well with.
Great Khali came in facing the likes of
Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, when he was champ. When he was champ.
Man had his own fucking match.
Even
with Punjabi
Strowman.
Prison.
Yeah.
Strowman, Lesnar, Samoa Joe,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's
Look at the matches
That's
against
what Vince
Roman.
was good with. Vince was very good at
Yeah.
And he
No,
had
I'll
to
agree with that.
escalate them to the next step.
Bro's presentation,
You know what?
when he
Fuck,
came
you know
in-
what? I think he was going to do that with Omos. But I think what happened, because he fought AJ. No, he fought AJ.
But it was one match, but it never happened again. One random match. It should have.
I'll concede
The
to
Lashley
this,
thing,
yeah.
it should have
I'll
been
concede to this.
numerous matches with that. to be fair.
My issue with Omos isn't even down to him. It's just more so
Even a
he's
confrontation with Lesnar.
He's
Sorry,
not.
I'm done.
He's not presented the way I've seen other giants of his ilk be presented.
Yeah.
So it's like, great. We just named Great Khali in terms of like when they came in, they killed everyone. They killed top guy. Like in terms of what I've typically been conditioned to perceive of a giant, they haven't positioned almost that way.
They're
And
supposed to murk shit.
that's where my disconnect comes with almost, because I'm like, I'm used to giants looking a certain way and being a certain way, and because they haven't presented him that way, I'm disconnected. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can I chime into that?
Go on.
Do you feel like when I don't know, maybe
I think Great Khali is one in a million as well, because not all giants have been presented that way anyway.
I agree.
Great Khali came in. Deep out Great Khali.
But I think skill-wise they're the same.
No, almost
I
is
think
better.
that-
Almost is
I
better.
can't lie, Mandem. I can't lie to you.
Bro,
Mandem, I can't lie. It's not true.
Great Khali
It's
has no
not.
knees.
Mandem, it's not true. They're the same. Mandem, they're the
He came
same.
to WWE, had no knees.
Almost is better.
Almost doesn't have no attire. He has
Great Khali's
nothing.
got better
He's a tall black man. Mandem. In a tank top and chinos. No, I'm not having it. No, man.
I want to send you some
Tonight,
Almost is better. Almost is
Remind me
Even
tonight.
almost his promos. I enjoyed his promos. I can't
But
lie.
that's cheating though. Carly can't talk. That's cheating.
No. That was good. No, that was good. That was good. I don't want to hear you talk English. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear you shout and roar.
No, but
You're a monster. I
Barbarianism.
don't know what you're talking about.
and that's the problem. Sam, that's the problem. And look, guys, someone piggyback me quickly here, because I don't say the wrong thing. That's
If
gonna.
Carly comments in this room,
I'm running. I'm running.
Man, do you feel like WWE booked Carly in as like that like obviously the Western,
barbarian.
the
150
Western
yeah.
thought of how and like a punch. Do you know what I mean?
a Punjabi monster. That's how you're meant to.
But why do you have to be a
fucking
monster? Do you get what I mean?
No.
Because what's the
Because it was good. It was effective. It was effective.
Are we trying to see Carly in any other way?
No, it's effective. No, Anafi, don't lie.
Anafi,
when
man.
Carly-
Anafi, don't do this.
Had the Rey Mysterio said I squeezed it.
That was fucking scary.
But if he came in the ring and said hi, no one, it's done. He's finished.
It's the typical foreign heel.
Yeah,
that's
but the
the
way
stick.
I feared, see, the way again, it's down presentation, but the way I feared Carly specifically, because that's like the big man, the giant I grew up with. The way I feared Carly, I don't feel. But again, that Del Boy said, maybe it's a difference in presentation. Maybe it's just they're trying to go a different way. But I'm just not used to that way.
But you know what, bro?
I'm
You know,
not
but
used to that
the
way.
thing is,
way I'm used to
as much
is
as
kill
I'm,
people.
but as much as I'm mocking
kill
Amos,
people.
yeah, they could still do this because you can, bro, you can even get fucking all these small man Drew Gulak and fuck him up, and then boom, you've got a monster.
Listen, let me
Book him in the same way, then I'll be like, yeah, cool.
Even in
I'ma
this
be real,
situation,
I'ma be real.
they beat someone like a group
Yo.
of people. Beat
That's what you
someone
gotta
so
do.
bad.
You beat up someone who's bare small, you fuck them up, and then people are shook of you.
Braun Strowman. You see when Braun Strowman, when he took the ambulance, I flipped it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Segments like that.
What do you guys want us to do? Flip or see?
Anyway,
No.
What's the bottom?
No, I want to see it. I want to see that.
Do a monstrosity.
My thing is, yeah,
Beat the ring.
WWE is good for like repeating history. Like they can definitely copy a lot of the stuff that they've done with Great Khali.
don't copy the Great Khali.
No, you can.
No,
Listen,
No.
Let me get there. Let me get
Listen,
there.
Great almost used to be a basketball player. The same way that Great Khali went to go and squash a basketball, almost can do the same thing. And he can do
All
that
right,
easily.
but Great Khali's the same man in Battle Royal. He steps over the top rope to eliminates himself. You know, so the best way to beat him is to outsmart him. Make it
Wait, how did you get here? We're talking about prisons. You're asking us how we're gonna beat him. We're not fighting him.
No, you can't use him.
Hey, Mandem, let's go to Ask
You
Wrestling.
can't be used as a case
Let's
study.
go to Ask
Wait, we
Wrestling.
haven't even touched. So let's quickly do.
Oh,
predictions
Castle.
for- We haven't even spoken about All Out, fam.
Oh, all out.
More than 2 hours, you know.
Man. Shout out to the
2 hours,
Giants,
you know.
man. Fuck it. You know.
That man are shit, bro.
It's needed though.
Who shit? Who shit? No, he shit. He shit.
The manifest still.
Shout
What
out
about
to
Tunde?
Aziz, man.
All of these man.
Get me.
That's still my guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's still my guy.
Hey, I can't lie. It's been. I think because everyone's here today, yeah, bro. It's good that we're doing this.
Nah, it's been good, man.
But obviously, yeah, Clash
The
Castle.
energy's been good still.
Yeah, man. What do you get to Wikipedia? You don't know the virus. This guy's gonna give himself a virus. What was that? What's a download app?
I almost my bridge, man. Don't
Was that Wikipedia?
anti-giant.
You've been anti-giant. Come on, man. Don't lie to yourself. You knew this already.
You know that Satman Singh dude?
I love Sam Singh. I'm a fan still. He's better than Great Khali. He has more personality than him.
What, the guy from AEW? Okay, but I don't know.
He's a man. My screen just.
You know I'm anti-giant.
Oh no, don't.
I don't know. I guess so.
My screen just collapsed. I don't know what
He's
to do.
funny.
It's fully charged, but.
He's funny, bro.
But he's not a fucking giant. He's a whatever, man.
Tall man in a suit.
We're gonna quickly go through.
Behind Jay Lethal.
Let me start from the bottom. So we're gonna quickly go through Clash of the Castle. We'll try and do all out as well. So we got Edge and Rey Mysterio with Dominic Mysterio versus Judgment Day. That's Finn Balor and Damian
I
Priest.
think Judge should clean house and take Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic's turning
I
out.
said, and take Dominic.
That's the plan, no?
Yeah, but you said it like it's a kidnapping.
Clean and take him.
He's been kidnapped from Rhea Ripley.
You see a picture of a thing? Is it Mace? He's like, he's in the door into the background.
I must say. Oh, Mace, Manda, what do you guys think?
Yeah, same.
Judgment
Day. Yeah.
Calm. And then we've got a match I think everyone's looking forward to. We've got Gunther with Ludwig Kaiser versus
I'm happy with any result, you know. I can't lie.
I can't lie.
I'm happy with any result. Gunther, I'm happy.
Spliff him! I need a very good competitive man.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking splitting thing. That match should be as physical as fuck. That should
Oh
be
yeah.
as splitting.
10 minutes of murking.
At the end.
No, you know what? Yeah, I agree. Gunther. 10 minutes of
I want a bit of Butch and Gunther, maybe a little clash. You get me, a little.
I think things gone back to his normal attire, you know.
What Pete done?
Yeah.
No, but on Friday night we saw, you know.
No. There was actually a picture.
Spoilers.
Of
I see that
for
as
this-
well. Yeah, I see that as well.
But yeah.
So next match, I think there's another match everyone's looking forward to. Matt Riddle versus.
That promo. I can't lie. That was cold. That was cold. That was cold.
There might be blood in this match.
I told people about Seth anyway. But anyway,
No.
cool. It's a mad thing anyway. It's gonna be a mad
that
thing.
beef is
But
right.
I swear the beef was personal for a very long time.
Yeah,
They had
yeah,
beef. So
They squashed it, but now they're kind of playing it out.
100%.
But who do you want to win though?
I think Rollins needs to win.
Seth.
I think Seth has to win.
Is it because he's lost so many matches?
high
But
profile
it's Seth though.
No, I hear
He's
that.
It's kind
This is a
of.
good match to win.
No, but listen. Like, this win and loss record, like this, a premiership, bro. Wrestling is a different thing, fam.
But losing 4 is a bad thing, though.
No, it's not a match.
But it's Seth though.
It's not a Seth.
If it was someone else,
done it all.
I
He's
can't
done
lie.
it
You see this
all.
Trip God character that Seth has.
It's too
Seth
much.
can lose for the next 12 months. I don't
It's
think anybody
too
cares.
much.
Like it's not one of those where he's
Seth is
losing
just
and he's
unstoppable.
bummed
And
out by
it's
it.
affecting.
Bro, he doesn't give a
He
shit.
laughs it off. He laughs it off.
Losses
He's a
aren't
joker.
affecting his
Because
stock.
for him,
Where I'm
it's like
coming from.
I can lose
I've
here,
said
but
it.
I'm gonna get it back in blood after.
I've said it.
Do you know what I mean?
Seth is just on. It's just too much. It's just.
You know what? I think I might concede. I think Seth is definitely one of the wrestlers of the year.
Seth
still.
is too much, bro.
I think
You need
Seth-
to understand the whole
I can't
character.
lie.
I'm not looking at.
The thing is, I'm not gonna lie. See,
Of course, of course.
Seth's name is always there.
Always there.
Performance-wise,
He's consistent.
yeah.
Performance,
Forever
the
consistent.
character, it's always working.
But we lost. He's Wallowing
No,
still.
there's no
yeah.
problem. I don't mind
Yeah,
Premier
he's
League.
Wallowing
Cool,
still.
he's at the bottom. But the character, he's at the top. The presentation is at the top. Producing the matches, who he's with, is at the top. You're not fucking with Seth this year, blood.
He's just
It's
in a
not
place
happening.
where the company
It's
can
not.
trust
You
him
can
and
screw
stick
your
him
face.
anywhere. Like,
I'm telling you.
that's
I'm telling you,
fine.
bro.
But yeah,
I've said it anyway.
I
Listen, I
think
know my
Rollins
wrestling.
needs to win though. He needs to win.
I'm still on the other side.
Rollins needs to win.
Then we got
He's going on to look at Black's feet.
we got Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Control. So that's Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
Hey, my wife.
Control should win.
Control. But wait, one. Don't you think they should have won the titles?
No.
There's something bigger.
Yeah, there's something bigger.
What's big?
You know,
Sasha and Naomi,
Sasha
bro.
and Naomi, man. You know that's
They're
gonna
coming.
happen. And I feel like another thing's gonna happen soon as
There's
well.
something bigger.
I think Baszler and Ronda are gonna tag team soon as well. I'm trying to say.
I hear. No,
I
I hear.
feel like Cody's gonna come out. Clash
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Like what Cody's gonna.
I feel like Cody might come out with Clash as well.
No. He's not ready. He's not ready.
If it's not Cody, if it's not Cody,
relax,
it's someone else.
I'll switch off my
It's okay.
Yeah. No, bro, it's okay. Comes out, yeah, mate, I know you're gonna throw your camera.
I don't think you don't even put it in the feed for literally every pay-per-view this year.
For every,
Even Forbidden Door, every pay-per-view this year.
But you know what?
Forbidden Door, pay-per-view this year.
It doesn't even matter what company.
I just said GCW. I'm on the feed.
I was an idiot. You know why I said it? I said when Jay White wins the title, yeah, he's walking like,
That's like Jay White and then Richard Van
I'm for it, Bray. I need a Bray return.
That was funny, though, I can't lie.
Bray WWE or I need him in a wrestling
WWE.
company.
I can't lie.
Somewhere.
I don't want to. Yeah,
I need
I
Bray.
need it
I
back.
said Jay White versus Fiend Son. This guy.
Joe Gacy,
He's better than the Fiend.
put your money in Joe Gacy. He's
better
Nah,
than the Fiend.
he's better than the Fiend, yeah.
I don't have the
Just
debate.
for me,
I don't see it.
It's all presentation.
Yeah.
I love the presentation. I
I love
love
the
the look.
presentation,
I love the
yeah. Everything
aesthetic.
else,
same,
Everything else was
same.
nonsense.
Yeah.
So
That's why it made me suck. That's why.
yeah, so
The two personalities it made no
there's a lot of
sense.
people that I would say is better than the
Fiend,
Fiend
in
in terms of
ring, of
character.
course.
It wasn't that bad wrestling though. It wasn't that bad.
Well, wrestling. Besides the Fiend versus Daniel Bryan or the Fiend versus Miz, what other match did he have? That was good. None.
I have never been invested in a Bray Wyatt match. Never.
No, Bray Wyatt.
There's one, man. There's one. There's one. The Finn Balor one. Because it was a cool visual.
I love Bray.
I like Bray
When he
style.
returned.
I can't lie.
like Bray.
I
I
like
like
Bray style.
I like Bray, man.
Bray's
I like
got
Bray.
like transferable wrestling style where he can actually go to any company.
You know-
also. As the Fiend, I don't
So what,
believe
the
him.
tag team match with him and Roman though? That was harsh.
That's my phone.
That was scary, bro.
Oh, man, say talk about the feed too much.
Nah, bro, you got
Jet.
How can he start playing on his own?
What
What the fuck is that, though, bro?
What is
A
that?
black cat, God forbid.
That's how you should be doing the sign of the cross.
Hey, you're gonna tell me like this.
Got Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler
Oh,
for the
Baszler's
win.
winning that, man.
Well, you think Bezos
winning?
winning? I don't see it. I want it, bro. In my heart, I want it, but it's not happening.
Liv Morgan's
not
going
happening.
to retain, but I want Shayna Baszler to win.
Yeah, that's what it's a prediction. So
My heart wants Shayna, but it's not gonna happen.
It's not what the people say. It's what I want to say.
No, I want Baszler to win though. She deserves it, man. For fuck's sake.
Then lastly, we've got Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Drew.
Undisputed WWE.
But what will be sick? Yeah, the visual of Drew, yeah, on the floor, and Roman with his foot on Drew's. Yeah,
That'd be
it'll be
deep.
mad.
I need to hear Broken
And
Dreams,
the
though.
castle in the background.
Hold on.
I need to hear Broken Dreams.
I'm gonna tell them.
It's coming home.
I don't think so. I can't like,
It's coming home.
Hey, what you watching it?
Huh?
You watching it?
I'm watching it online, man.
Come to us.
Plug. Oh, sorry. Yeah, come on.
Well, you can't invite us,
It's
bro.
coming home. It's coming home.
If you're low, come to us.
I'm down.
It's good.
Where do you live?
I was to say a podcast.
Give me your ID.
Let's quickly go to AW All Out. So they announced on the AW 0 hour.
You got a FIFA the first second.
What the Wikipedia?
No, but how did you jump that fast?
Googled it. What the
I
hell?
saw I just saw Clash of the Castle.
Are you alright?
Oh, you just don't. Okay, cool. Sorry.
You're missing my bridge, man.
No, do it because I just saw Clash of the Castle.
No. They announced Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston.
That's gonna be a banger.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Kingston probably beats him, innit?
And then Pie faces him after.
So he punched up Sammy G just to get this match. I hear it. Everyone should punch him up to get the matches they
He deserves a
want.
win, man. But do you know, for the sake of AEW, innit?
Has Ishii ever won
No,
in AEW?
Adam Cole beat him. I don't understand that
Adam
one.
Cole in the Bret Hart.
Adam Cole beat him.
Hart distance.
I don't know. He is losing, but
No, I wrote a group chat. I said, bro, how the hell did this happen? Ishii, that I've seen do combat, a more combat with Shibata. No.
I hear it.
Kingston
I hear it.
wins.
It doesn't make sense.
Kingston wins.
There was
Kingston beat Fuji. What's the name again?
Fujima.
He beat him.
But Kingston's already beat. But the thing is, Kingston already beat Ishii in New Japan. What's the match?
In strong.
Yeah, no,
In some the one in Washington.
yeah, Capital Collision.
Yeah.
Makes sense because Kingston wanted to fight Jun Akiyama.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight Jun Akiyama. What's wrong with Kingston being Ishii?
No, like Kingston's a badass as well. Come on.
Do you know? I blame you guys. I blame all of you guys. I really blame all of you guys.
Is it nothing about blood?
Do you know why I blame you guys? The way you introduced Ishii to me, yeah.
It's him.
He should be. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean? We've never.
No,
we've
bro,
said
you
this
have.
is a
Okay,
story.
no, everything we would have
It's
said
true
is
though.
correct.
I don't know this
but-
brother, but when you've introduced to me, yeah,
He's cold.
and I've watched the matches, yeah, I'm like, bro, this guy's a killer.
Correct,
Okay.
but if you've watched his matches in New Japan, you'll know he rarely
always
wins.
loses. He
I don't-
always
I don't-
loses.
You guys are not showing me that.
He's
No.
no.
You guys are
So what are you saying?
Bro, I can't lie. No.
Sorry.
We have that. You man's marketing for this guy's been poor.
We only told you half the
PR's
story.
been good.
The PR's been
The PR's been good.
You
spiked me.
No. Our reality didn't meet your expectations. That's it. Our reality didn't meet your
No,
expectations.
it made it, but you guys, you spiked
No,
me.
we told him that he
You
was a
made it-
good
you made it
wrestler.
sound
We
like-
didn't tell him that he don't win.
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler. and still
He's a
lose.
good wrestler. I thought the Shibata thing was one off.
Anafi.
I'm sorry. Are you mad? No, I thought the Shibata thing was one
I
off.
said the PR was bad.
So wait.
So, Ardafi, if you were to ask us how many times has Ishii won?
Is it one tell?
No.
Yeah, gay.
Thank you.
Wait.
No, it's no. Never. So
one
it's never
time.
title.
So
No.
wait, this guy didn't walk the King's Road.
He just did on the left. To the right.
No.
Nah, he's on the King's Road.
He's a
just
what?
didn't make it
Never
to
won
the-
the IW.
Maybe I need to.
World title.
Maybe I.
He's a workhorse. That's the
Maybe
thing.
I need to go more. And
Man,
yeah.
what? You said you thought Ishii was like Okada?
No. Okay, can I?
He's not a top guy.
I thought he was the top guy.
No.
That's the
I
problem.
think Adele said it. He's more like Cesaro.
That's the problem. That's fine. Move on.
Then obviously it's not been announced yet, but we got the AEW
Elite
Montrose Championship.
Probably Dark Order versus Elite.
It's
With Hangman.
Hangman's
It's
going to be the third
Stark
one.
Order.
innit?
Yeah.
What does everyone think about House of Black not reaching the final?
I'm fine.
Stupid.
I'm fine with it.
Bro, I woke up in the
I
morning.
can't
I said,
lie. Because if they're not gonna win, then I don't want to see them.
how they lose again?
Mirror distraction.
and some distraction thing.
And that's what we said as well. For them to
I-
lose it.
The thing is, that's what I said. Do you know what it is? Storyline with the Elite, fair enough. It just shouldn't have been at the expense of House of Black.
Yeah.
My thing is,
If they weren't gonna win it, I don't want to see it. It'd just be another high-profile loss. I'm not trying to see that.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't really. That's why I don't even care about the Trios title until I see the finals. I don't give a shit. I know it's gonna be a good story. I don't give a fuck.
That match will bang.
Yeah, the match will bang.
I think for the,
How many matches-
but this is
how many matches
storyline
must-
over match.
How many matches must
This
bang?
one.
for all of them for us to be losing?
As in Hangman versus the
We're
Elite.
losing rest of these.
Storyline over match.
Yeah.
These niggas are running around tricking us. I don't understand.
Mandem, listen. I saw that. When things have come out, yeah, I'm waiting for your 3-year thing, fam, because there's a lot of things to talk about. Obviously, I like
Next
it.
are loading. I'm telling
fuck.
you. We've got the
Loading.
Sierra wood, we've got the chicken we've got the hickory wood.
That's a what big bang, you know.
So that's in it. So also we've got Wardlow and FTR, the Pinnacle versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns.
This match
Wait.
was random.
You're trying to hear that?
No. Hear me out. You see when they last Motor City Machine Gun? I said, yeah! Then I realised this nigga we've been tricked.
Oh, Mandem.
Why is Wardlow not defending this fucking title?
Give Wardlow and Jay Lethal a rematch for that title, and then just give us FTR versus Motor City.
Where's Mark? Am I right or my left? My left. Bro, hand on my heart. This stuff's nothing for me.
We've been
Yeah,
training.
I don't know who.
TK running around just
Mercy
shooting.
Machine Guns there. I definitely TNA in it.
Yeah.
I didn't live through that. So me seeing this, I'm like,
You didn't live through the ones machine guns.
no.
Oh, you missed out still.
I think you're flying fuck.
Yeah, I watched them in retrospect because I didn't watch TNA. Very good.
No. In 2010, they were shit. Their match against Bare Money.
No, the match is random. The match is fucking random.
Bro, this is a rampage match.
And I'm guessing they're gonna lose.
Most probably.
They're losing. But Jay Lethal's getting pinned.
Wardlow and FTR win.
Yeah. And then Wardlow's gonna power bomb Singh at the end.
And he's not trying to tell me Tony Khan's book of the year. You got a fucking.
I'm gonna hold it in my mouth.
You got a fucking. This guy's running around like he's
Book of the year.
Tupac. He's pissing me off.
No, but Mandem, it's honest. Putting matches together, yes, nice, universe mode. But why?
Universe mode. That's why.
No, but why?
I guess because obviously Motor Machine Guns are probably one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
No, which is fair. I'm sure a lot of Motor City Machine Guns fans are excited to see them in AEW.
But I hear it. I kind of. Now that you said it.
I'm excited to see them.
Now that you said it, split the two matches. Yeah, I kind of hurts
Run
now.
the rematch for the TNT Championship and then give us dream match FTR versus Motor City Machine.
For the
Guns.
ROH title, for the ROH tag titles, or for the the Congo title. Oh, come on, fuck off, man. I'm pissed off. I'm
Give me some suya, man.
read the rest, man. I'm tired, fam. Then we have the four-way match for the interim AEW World Women's Championship. We've got Tony Storm, Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida.
It's Tony Storm.
If they have bollocks,
I want Jamie.
they give the title to Jamie Hayter.
You think
If they have bull
and
bags,
that's
That's
happening.
a story there.
Man,
Britt Baker gets jealous.
I'm sure it's not happening.
Britt Baker gets jealous.
It's gonna be Tony Storm.
Tony Storm is the safe choice.
Safe choice,
If they've
fuck.
got bollocks,
But they'll make the
give it to
story
Jamie Hayter.
I want to see that, man.
That's the best contender in that match.
Let's say, for example, cool, Tony Storm wins. We're just going to get a repeat of what we've been seeing with all these previous champions.
Yeah.
They're just going to be fighting to defend their title.
Jamie
As
Hayter,
opposed
there's a
to
story
Jamie
there.
Hayter, there's a story right there.
Yeah, bro.
This is evolution all over again.
Yeah.
But what's her name? What's the other woman that's with them?
Rebel.
Rebel's going to carry Jamie Hayter. She's going to try to carry her and then...
That thumbs down.
Even though there's a mystery. The Emperor. Come on, man. I'm Booker of the Year. Fuck it. Then we've got the Casino Ladder match. Nobody's been announced, the participants. So
If MJF comes
Always
out,
Cassidy, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mandem.
they're going to lose anyways.
If MJF comes out for this, I'm gonna be so vexed.
Why?
MJF comes out.
Why? I'm gonna be so vexed.
Yeah, this isn't
MJF for him to be doing no.
I mean, unless them obviously Punk goes on to win, MJF wins, and then MJF beats Punk at the first opportunity for the title
After winning this,
after winning the Casino, yeah, because that's what it's for. It's to
MJF
shut
should
the
come.
champion, innit?
MJF should come out in jeans and like he come out as you know what I mean?
No, I don't necessarily agree. This is where they should bring him back out.
come in
But
the
I mean,
TV.
if they're going to literally make the Casino ladder match win something, MJF should come out and win it. He could be a good contender to win it, and then they put him into the feud with Punk eventually, and then he dethrones Punk, and then we know, obviously MJF is back. He's now champion, and the Casino ladder match can actually produce a winner.
Yeah, true. But you know what's mad? I think I completely agree with you, but I feel like MJF is above this.
He is 100.
As in, MJF was above every wrestler on this. I don't want to see MJF fight anyone besides the world champion.
Yeah.
Is that
100.
rule?
No, I agree.
Why would he waste his time with Dante Martin? I'm tired.
MJF should come
TK's
out.
running around like he's Tupac. I'm tired.
MJF should come back with a big beard, jeans, jacked up, and it's like, listen, I've been watching you guys for
Stoic.
I've been eating pizza all week. I've been eating pizza all week. I've been eating margarita pizza all
Not
week.
since I left, but all this week.
I've been eating pizza.
Then we've got Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho.
I was gonna say match.
I'm looking for it.
Does Garcia join?
Danielson for
Or does he
He's already
turn?
gone. He's gone. He's already signed a deal.
Yeah, but maybe that's going to be post pay per
first,
view.
yeah.
What, to be with BCC?
Yeah, he's gone. He's
Yeah,
gone from. He's gone from.
he'll join afterwards, I think.
I wish he could have been. I wish he could have been a bit better though. But yeah, it's
I
fine.
feel like he should be the last recruit for the BCC, man.
He is. He's like,
Yeah,
confirmed.
BCC getting a bit big in it.
Yeah, it's too.
That sounds mad.
It does, but I said the right initial, so
Yeah,
that's on you.
It was a certain.
That's on you.
What's with this guy?
I don't know, man.
Then we've got Swerve and Our Glory versus the Acclaim for the AW World Tag Team.
Is it the
Thrown
claims
together
time?
match, bro.
Is it now? I don't know. Or
You know what?
Or is it
I
full
wouldn't-
gear?
I wouldn't be mad if they do it. I wouldn't be mad if they do it and give Acclaim the title.
What? No.
I wouldn't be mad if they do it.
I'll be mad.
I wouldn't be mad, but I don't. I think it's full gear. It's happening.
I mean, by full gear, if FTR are still number one ranked, like that would practically be 12 months they've been up on top and nothing. So how would they get into the title picture? And
For the most part, I personally don't even think for the past year. I mean, ever since they won the ROH, not the ROH, the one since they won the ROH title and the New Japan, the IWGP, I don't think they even should have been on AEW TV. I genuinely think they should just gone to the Indies and just been enjoying their lives.
Swerve and thing.
No,
FTR.
FTR.
So, yeah.
Don't want them to turn up to work.
I don't think they should. I don't think they
No,
should.
no,
What's
no.
the
They
point?
should have fly out.
I think
point?
in regards to this match, I think AEW have shown they're very invested in Swerve and everything he's doing.
yeah.
Less so Keith Lee, it seems. So unless they haven't got a position for Swerve yet, like look how long they kept Ricky Starks in the tag team until they've seemingly got a position for him now. So
I heard that
but
about Ricky.
Acclaimed, it's like it doesn't need to be now, but they're hot now, innit? But even Swerve and Keith Lee, they didn't give them the titles when they were at their hottest. So
I'm still pissed that Starks and Hobbs didn't get the titles, man. That triple threat, not the recent one before they broke up. The first one should have been then.
I just feel like TK's just trying to fill a quota. Like, yeah, you guys want your black matches, you guys want your black wrestlers too.
Putting them all together.
Oh yeah, enjoy it. But yeah, I
So
don't care about this match.
Okay, fair.
they don't care
it's a
about it.
filler.
They slapped it together last second.
Yeah, I don't really care about
The
this match.
backstage segment.
Then we've got Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage.
Ooh.
I don't know if she'll win this.
Jack Perry.
Jungle Boy should win it. To be fair, I mean to
But
be
then
fair.
again, Luchasaurus is still in the
And large.
Yeah, so I don't know.
At large, what they lost him.
Yeah, he didn't really.
lost.
show up.
He's
He didn't show up.
he's
They
black.
lost-
He's
they
dark.
lost the dinosaur.
Oh, well, maybe this is where Luchasaurus kind of shows his allegiance
Yeah,
to
I
Christian.
hear it. I hear it.
I said Christian should win.
But would you be mad
Yeah.
if Christian pins Jungle Boy?
No,
not at all.
that makes things even worse. Now Jungle Boy is.
And maybe protect Jungle Boy by making Luchasaurus have some part to play in it.
Yeah.
I think the end goal is basically Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
Well, Luchasaurus should split him.
100%.
That's the.
See when he does that roundhouse kick.
They've Goliath thing.
Smoking on Jungle Boy.
Smoking on that Jungle Boy.
Everything Goliath.
Then we've got Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm invested. in this
I'm
match.
ready.
Yeah, it should be a good match.
Low key, I know we're not allowed to talk about, but this should have blood in it still. Low key, it should have blood.
Where's the jar? Where's the jar?
No, but no, this is positive though.
Okay.
This is-
So
this
it's
is
positive blood.
Heading
know.
to blood feud-ish.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, the promo that Ricky Starks.
That was
Oh,
fire.
what, Rampage or AW? Oh yeah.
Rampage,
I
Rampage.
was gonna cry with
It's
him.
fire. It's fire. No, it's good.
I'll watch it
Blacks,
back then.
you would like it. Passion.
But I don't know.
like
Bleed
it.
though.
If William Regal done it, you.
Oh yeah, Philly was on NXT UK.
Yeah.
He gave the iPad to Taylor Bate.
They gave it iPad.
He gave iPad to me.
Pete Dunne- Pete Dunne was
Oh, okay. I just thought we just give it
No,
iPad.
it
Left.
wasn't random. It was nice. Like
NXT was good this week.
I swear the UK guys are paid,
cameos.
didn't it?
Yeah.
there was
I'm
bare
sad.
cameos,
Them
though.
titles are gone and they look nice.
Nah, they're gonna. I think
the
they're gonna.
UK titles,
I think
man.
they're gonna like keep.
When they,
It's
when they
going-
merge it, we'll see what
see,
they
yeah.
do, innit?
But who's winning? Starks or Hobbs?
I don't even care.
I think Hobbs. I think Hobbs.
I want it
needs
to be
win.
Hobbs. I want it to be
Starts has
Hobbs.
had the spotlight a bit too much.
Hobbs
I don't
needs to
think,
win.
I don't think Starks actually needs to win. I think he's over as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hobbs.
Give it
And
to
he can
Hobbs.
get that sympathetic pop anyway.
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So, then we spoke about this earlier. We got Jade Cargill versus Athena. That says it. And then
I kind of think that Athena should.
No.
Why,
no,
Mex?
absolutely
Listen,
not.
why?
Mex, you have good
Why?
takes. This is not one of them.
No.
I'm
you
not
know,
having it.
Let me explain.
I'm not having it.
Let me say, we need to mix up what's happening here. Like, Jade Cargill, what has she done in the last 2 months?
Dominated.
Dominated.
As she should.
What has she done?
The-
What has she done?
The only person that could be a Statlander. We have to wait and just relax until
Alright,
she comes
let's
back.
call a spade a spade. The
Styline's gonna be
baddies
gone
has
for
been
time.
poo. The baddies have added nothing to Jade. They've absolutely added
Really?
nothing. Stokely hasn't added nothing to Jade.
what have the baddies done besides being
Some-
liability and showing Yash?
Show
Oh,
Nash.
shit.
This is the Jade brand.
They've got man.
They've done
doing
nothing
this.
for the brand.
They've got man doing this, but they can rarely do this with their hands in the air by winning matches.
They haven't raised her.
What's about the nails on the cross?
They haven't raised up. Who's the lady that Madison Rain?
Yeah.
Jade beat
but
her, and
that
then
is
Jade has
right.
had like one other match, maybe a
No one's
six-woman
on her
tag
level.
with Athena and Chris
Bro,
Statlander.
Jade, Athena.
I hear it, you're right.
If Athena beats Jade,
You're right, but maybe this is it's a positive move where we then use this to move Jade up the card.
Away from the baddies as well.
Yeah, like
but then where'd she go?
she can go to the championship.
Yeah.
She can
What,
go to
the-
the top
the-
title, the women's title, the world title.
Yeah, true. It's time to go.
Jade's been champion for or hasn't been defeated in however long they're saying, but like the last couple of months, it's been dying out. Like.
At some point, she has to lose. But then again, I do hear you. I don't know if it's Athena.
No, I hear that as well. Like, if this was Chris Statlander,
I'll be fine. No,
I'll be fine.
I'll be like, it's time. It's okay.
But like,
we passed the torch.
Listen, if
the torch should not go to Athena.
If she beats Jade now, if Jade beats Athena, like, who's next?
We just wait to Statlander. Give us promos from the
and
gym.
from what they were saying, Statlander was meant to be heading to the world title.
Yeah.
That was the plan. Tony Storm is only become the #1 contender because Statlander's injured. So Statlander, is she really even next for Jade?
I think she's. I don't know, man.
I'm not trying to be you.
What you're saying makes so much sense, but just real talk. I don't want to see Athena beat Jade.
I agree. But for the sake of shaking things up and maybe a championship change on the night, I don't know. Like,
let's see. Who's next on the card?
Obviously, we're most probably going to get. Well, it's more than likely we're going to get John Moxley versus CM Punk.
I do hear you though. But I don't.
No, for the most part, I do want there to be a shake-up in it. Like, don't get me wrong, we all love Jade, you know what I mean? But at some point, it's like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I look at her and I'm like, you know what? I feel like, as much as you are the TBS champion, I do feel like you're above this at this point now.
Yeah.
Not that your work in the ring is even on par. Because let's be real, if she does, if she wants to win the women's title
that's why I'm worried.
It's long.
The fact of the matter is, Jade.
And I love Jade.
The fact of the matter is, Jade is the world champion holding the secondary belt.
Yeah.
Give her the belt she deserves at least.
Well, it has more diamonds anyway. But
And of course, what did we all love the TNT title for? It was the work rate belt. Of course, it's kind of fallen off now. But at some point, it's like Jade is not giving us matches every. She's giving us matches every now and then.
Yeah.
At some point,
all right, I concede.
Let's give it.
Unwillingly.
Athena, in my eyes, she ain't the one.
She's
but
not.
if they were to put the title in her hands, we know every few weeks she's going to be wrestling often.
Yeah.
She's going to be putting matches behind this belt. Do you know what I mean? So, do I want to see her win? No, because she ain't the one for me.
100.
She's tricked us.
100.
She's been using camera trick.
200.
She's been using motion array. But
I big up motion array though.
MLW bag them. But at some point, let's reward Jade by letting her lose at some point, and then let's put it as a title.
Let her chase. Let her do something different. Like.
Because once she wins that women's title, bro, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
The same way we see Bianca Bennett everywhere, we're gonna see her everywhere.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
We're gonna see her NBA titles with the AEW World Title, MTV Awards, BET Awards. Like she's at all these places anyways. But where's our women's champion? She's injured. Well, she's in GCW.
or Warrior Wrestling.
Warrior Wrestling.
Bro.
Just on the world title match quickly. So do everyone think that Punk is gonna win? If that's the match we're getting. If Punk wins on the night.
If Punk's, I
think he has to, man.
I mean, it's a bit sticky if he doesn't. Because to be honest, okay, even if he doesn't win, who does? If we remove MJF, who does Moxley? Who's next for Moxley?
CM Punk, to be fair, as much as I cost him for breaking his leg, he actually does deserve a reign. Let's reward him in it. He's a draw.
I think he's the only person, because as much as like we got the exciting thing, he beat CM Punk, he solidified himself. Now he can lose it.
They can tell a longer story. Like it can still be Punk if Moxley wins here, and then Punk does it somewhere else down the line, innit? But yeah, maybe this is just literally. You know, we've given Moxley a defense. We've solidified his championship run, like we said earlier, and this is now like right. We're getting back on course as to where we should have been if Punk didn't get injured. So, yeah,
cool. Guys, that's been episode 135 of the Wrestling Podcast. I think our longest podcast in a very long time. I think it's nearly brought on to 3 hours, you know.
That was a good one.
It was necessary. There was a lot to talk about.
We've got us wrestling, but I actually can't do us.
I can't be. I'm hungry.
Didn't we do it?
I'm
shame.
Everyone's saying, I'm hungry, fam.
We could do it over Zoom or something.
Yeah, do it over Zoom. On Monday, we do it over Zoom still.
Do it over TikTok.
When you back?
Sunday. I'll be back Sunday for
All Out.
Watch along.
Yeah, we'll watch along All Out. So guys, tune in for that.
Cardiff.
Watch out for that. Also, guys, as you can see, the snacks. There wasn't that much snacks today, so guys, keep donating to our coffee, man.
Oh, I don't do that, man. He's making us sing like Oliver Twist.
Please, man, can I have more? Please, man,
guys, I can't lie. Look, there's no snacks.
Big up everyone that's donating to the coffee.
Yeah,
we're going to be working on some subscription stuff for you guys real soon. At some point, we've got a lot of announcements. We've got some events coming up again. More content for your head top. You know, do you know what I mean? If you were at the last one, you know, there's a few backup Budunski, is it?
Episode 1 of Wrestling's House actually drops next week, and I'm flipping gassed. It's a very revolutionary episode. I'm sure the guys out there probably know what I'm talking about, but first episode drops officially next week. So guys, stay tuned for that.
Make sure to check the TikTok as well. We've got content coming up there. It's looking nice. 50K.
Yep.
Something like. Any other announcements?
Max, we got to get vlogs from me, bro.
Yeah. I've been fortunate to I'll be going to Clash at the Castle with Kick Out Podcast. Yeah, we'll be getting some WrestHINGS footage while we're there and all of that. So, like everyone said, stay tuned to the socials and that. Like, it'll be popping.
Yeah. Yo, guys, episode 135. I've been a Nafi.
Doughboy.
Your boy Sam Blacks.
Mex.
Lucha V.
Laps is coming home.
Okay.
It's WrestHINGS podcast, the coolest wrestling podcast in the whole motherfucking world. Also, before we even end, big shout out to Tyrese and SD Scoot for the articles. Big up every single time, bro. Also, big up Knowledge. He was on the Wrestling Observer. Big up every single time. Big up the guys that were on there. Just big up the whole Mandem. Big up the whole group chat. And like I always say, I'm not going to get into the whole other stuff. It's been a long day. But this is WrestHINGS podcast. It's by the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
You just got to the end of the podcast, and if you've enjoyed what you've listened to, enjoyed what you watched, enjoyed the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bow.